This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, welcome to motherfucking show. Oh, look at this dumb motherfucker calls me right in the beginning. What a fucking read. Oh my god.
The fuck?
Damn.
Dude, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Get a fucking clue. No matter what I do, won't you get a fucking clue? What the fuck I do to you is what you do to me. You're stupid as fuck, you see. I can't believe I'm in the middle of the motherfucking, in the middle of this motherfucking intro. Bitch, high heels, stiletto, get the bomb down when I get go, let go. Get the motherfucking Tommy and C, oh me. Oh my god, happy birthday, OC. Tomorrow 30 years old, when I get that 30 years old, yeah. Oh shit. Tommy and C is in the house right now. With me. Happy birthday, Tommy. Bitch.
Hey, how you doing, Ken?
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Just jumped on today doing a little hockey talk, and just Tommy's birthday tomorrow, right? Tomorrow?
Yep, I'll turn 30 tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Tommy turns 30. Oh, lordy. Tomorrow, Tommy turns 40.
And I appreciate the gifts from you, Ken and Shannon. Like, I really do appreciate that. It's going to be featured in Mailbox Monday, which there was a mistake made, but it turns out that it was your package, but somebody else sent me a package from something else. So, like, I
tell you I'm sending you a package.
You didn't say what was in it.
I did tell you what was in it. I did.
No, you did
I
not.
most certainly
Shannon
did.
told me she was sending me something.
I told you I got you shirts, bro. I said it to you. I mentioned it to you.
No, you never said me.
I'm telling you, Tommy. I know I did.
No,
I know I did,
you are
dude.
mistaken. So
Okay,
many
whatever.
hockey pucks to the head to this guy. He forgets.
Oh, you're out of your mind, man. Listen to me.
Shannon was the one that approached me.
Why don't you stand up and show everybody?
Tommy, I just want to let you know that I'm sending you a shirt.
Tommy, why don't you stand up and show everybody? There you go. There's one of the shirts we sent Tommy. A little T-shirt type shit. You know what I mean? Tommy needs some T-shirts, and that's a Tommy T-shirt, right or wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So happy birthday.
Thank you. I don't know where the other shirt is. I know it's...
You wiped your ass with it, right?
You
wiped your ass with the other shirt already, didn't you?
No, it's in my apartment.
All right,
somewhere.
so listen, we got to tell you. You know how remember how I did that video of you with the Footitches, the birth of the Footitches, where you were holding in a deuce, all right? Bottom line. But the thing is, last night, speaking of deuces, before we get on the Islanders, because I'm going to talk about the Islanders in a little bit, they're going for the sweep tonight over Washington. Who knows? Could happen, might not happen. Last year we swept the Penguins. I don't know how, but we did. And this year we got a chance to sweep Washington tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. But I have to touch on this. Okay, so last night I'm watching our good friend Bullfrog, Tommy, right? And Bullfrog is doing a live stream, and Dave Rose is talking to him about some really interesting shit, right? And as Dave Rose is talking to him, this guy turns around and totally had to have shit his pants. Literally had to have shit his pants last night. I don't want to play you guys the clip real quick. You got to watch this, because you tell me if this guy shit his pants or not. All right? And you be the judge on this. All right, Tommy, you ready?
Oh, jeez.
Well, I mean, listen, you can. It's actually on my backup channel right now, the video. If you guys want to check it out, it's on the Foul Mouths Nation. If you go onto the video's on there, and yeah, here it is. Let's listen.
You keep seeing stories.
Hold on, I got to put it on the other screen. Hold on.
Pay attention. You keep seeing stories published in the newspaper, but they were very small little blurbs.
I gotta rewind it. Do you hear that? Listen.
Oh my
Listen
god.
to this. Listen.
Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. You keep seeing stories published in the newspaper, but they were very small little blurb, and they're like, Bin Laden confirmed dead, or al-Baghdadi confirms that Osama Bin Laden has been killed.
guy
And now look,
People supporting
look, he
him
gets
again.
up
So what
now.
does
Look,
do?
he gets up.
He fucking fakes this shit, and then fucking, you know, they've got that press conference. They're like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah.
1 hour later.
Hillary Clinton, generals, and
Dave is still talking. This guy's in the bathroom wiping his
then
ass.
it was revealed a little bit later that there was no cameras filming this shit live.
So when Dave
So
was
this
done,
reaction that they did on this photo, like as if they were watching this guy get killed, was just a fucking photo op. That's it.
look, Dave was done, and there's nothing but silence after that because he's in the bathroom wiping his ass at that point. Okay, so Tommy, don't feel bad. You were holding in a deuce. At least you didn't let a deuce go. You know what I mean? This guy, he had to have shit himself. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. You know?
I'll tell you what, Ken, I have 2 birthday wishes. You know what that is?
What?
One, I want to get a birthday wish from David Dobrik and him to follow me on Twitter. And 2, I want Bullfrog to be banned for life on this show.
Well, I
For
mean,
$500.
he basically wants to be banned. He's hating on me everywhere he goes now. And, you know, what am I going to do? I'm not going to, you know, what am I going to do? So he's basically banned anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's your wish. There's one of your birthday wishes coming through now. And the second one, I don't think you're going to get that. Because I don't think David Dobrik is going to, you know, follow you. You know what I mean?
It's interesting. I think what's funny about that is like he goes and visits other fans, but apparently I guess they have to be in a certain ranking for him to visit or even follow or send them a
Yeah,
message.
Tommy, that's how it goes. You know that, man.
But these are like ordinary fans. Like he gives Teslas to and stuff like that. I'm like, so like, you know, somebody told me that basically I have to be on television. I have 2 times, actually 3 times I've been on television.
I know. Bullfrog's very upset with that, man. Whenever I mention it to him, he gets very, you know, like, fuck Tommy. He's a piece of shit. He's a fucking, he's a scumbag. You know?
Oh, I'm a scumbag. He's the scumbag. He's just
I don't think he likes anybody anymore, Tommy, honestly. Tommy, you want to say hi to somebody?
Who's that?
An old friend of ours. You want to say hi?
Sure. Who is it?
All right, hold on. Let me get him queued up here. Hold on. He's an old friend of a friend, and he's coming on to tell us about something. He wants to tell us about, I guess, these new. The new merch. Have you seen what we did with the merch?
I
on
saw it on
Foundmounts?
Twitter.
Yeah, we got a lot of new shit on there. Go check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. It's really cool shit, man. Shannon's designing stuff now that's like not even, like, it's just cool shit. So go check it out. All right, here, let's bring him on. See if you can tell me who this is. You ready? Hey, man, I got my own fucking show now, bro. What's going on, man?
God.
Yeah, man.
It's young shit.
Don't fuck with me, man. I'm gonna fucking go to war with you now, motherfucker. We're going to fucking war, bro. Hey, Keith, call him a pedophile. Psst, call him a pedophile. Psst, Tommy, I say. No, I'm just kidding. I want to be good. Want to be friends. Just want to be friends, and not gonna troll you, Tommy. Happy birthday, Tommy. You check out the new merch here, Tommy? Check out these new merch. Look, we got clips. Like milk. You got milk, you got clips. And then look at the top one. Show us your tits. Show us your clips. Go check those out on the Foul Mountains Network, man. Come check me out, YR, baby. Making history. One fucking sip at a time, baby. Making history. With that lane. Oh, shit, look who's here. Fucking Dave Rose is here. Fucking Dave fucking Rose, man, is a hero. Fuck, man, I love it. Dave Rose is here, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Dave Rhodey, baby.
God damn it, YR.
Fuck.
Always trolling, aren't you?
I'm fucking sorry, I don't want to talk over you.
Come on,
Dave,
kid.
how did it feel to be on the phone with somebody shitting themselves?
Yeah. How'd that feel
Yeah, that
yesterday?
had to be pointed out to me afterwards, but
The guy fucking let one go, I think.
he got a little too excited there, and his prolapsed anus sort of
He was-
started to leak.
Yeah, he loved what you were talking about there. He just couldn't handle it and just all over his leg.
Well, you know, some people vomit when they listen to me. I guess some people, you know, shit.
You scared the shit out of him, Dave. What's going on, Mr. Dave Rose?
Not much. I just saw your message. I was out doing some yard work and shit. You know, actually using an axe to cut down some trees, like a real man.
Like a fucking real man. I can't pick up an axe. I got bony little arms and legs.
But you can sure swing a sign. I'll tell you that.
Yes, that I'm very good at twirling signs.
But yeah, I thought I'd call you, and you know, you said you were going to talk sports and stuff. Did you know, before you get into the more relevant stuff, because what I'm going to talk about hardly anyone cares, but the CFL 2020 season has been canceled.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately.
They're fucking canceling everything, man.
Yeah, but you know, it's CFL, small league, you know, Canadian, doesn't have much traction outside Canada, and you know, we all love it for what it is, and I like the rules personally. I think they're a little more difficult than NFL, but you know, it's unfortunate that such a, you know, great pastime, at least for me, is going to be canceled for the year. But I guess everyone's suffering from this.
Yeah, fucking New York City and Texas looks like a ghost town.
But I am happy about the Leafs, though. Very happy.
Yes, that was very nice to see them gone. I'm going to go smoke some crystal meth. Here's Ken's coming back at you right now. Thanks, guys. Everybody tuning in to me for nothing. Yeah. So, Dave, yeah, New York City looks like a fucking ghost town right now. Did you see those videos coming out of New York City, how everything's boarded up and...
I've seen some of that. I've seen riots and protests in other parts. I've seen that cops have been physically attacked. I've been reading that, like, the police have actually had to limit the number of people that are announcing their retirements.
Yeah, I heard about that too, yeah.
Like, every week, because it's, like, taking such a drain on the system. Because, was it, de Blasio's the mayor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's turned his back on the cops. He's fucking... And Bloomberg before him, and... people are really rightfully pissed, and when the cops go, like, New York's going to descend into something worse than what you saw in the 70s. I mean, it's probably going to, you know what? Fucking gangs in New York. That's what you're going to fucking see.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I'm not
No, you're
fucking
right.
around.
It would probably be more like that than anything else, because...
Exactly, because guns aren't that readily available. Once you mix guns into a thing, it's going to get hot. But, like the cops aren't going to step in a fight between 200 gang members that all are using blades or bats. They're going to be like, well, fucking let them take care of it.
Yeah.
And, like, that's terrible, man.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's going to
be
descend
fucked.
into pure anarchy.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, did you see the Democratic shit last night at all?
I watched a bit of it. I had some on mute. You were sending me some messages while I was at another show, and you know, I couldn't pay attention to everything that was going on and stuff. But, like, I saw some of the stuff muted and listened to a little bit, and it looked like an absolute clown show.
Yeah, it was bad. It was pretty fucking bad last night. It was pretty bad. It was just
I
such...
read some stuff this morning about it, and just, like, this is the bullshit they were talking about.
It was so thick of shit. They were editing shit that he's said in the past, right? They were editing his shit and making it sound like he was saying some, like, heartfelt fucking, like, just real deal heartfelt shit, and he said it all in one, like, he said it all in one take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he said it all in one take, like that. There was one part where I've literally heard him say this over about a 4-month span that they put together in a 30-second package, and I went, wow, that's pretty funny. They make it sound like he put that all together in one fucking podium visit. You know,
without any or you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, Jack.
When he said, and part of that speech was the shit that we played here, and it's been played a million places, was where he said something about, like, you know, something he fucked up. I forgot. I played it on the show before, but they just took it and edited the shit out of it, and it was like, God Almighty, how fucking.
The guy literally is on record admitting that he used the American political system to not bribe, but to coerce Ukraine to fire their prime prosecutor.
I know, nothing.
Who's looking to his son.
Nothing gets done about it. It's like
And he
nothing.
fucking gloats on camera. Like, that's like literally, you put that in court and he should automatically be, first of all, disqualified from even running. Okay, that's automatically. And then there's the fact that he should face charges for it and shit.
What, Biden?
This is this was the polling numbers as of today.
Yeah, right. From who?
Well, this was out of the New York Post and out of the Daily News here in
Just
New
like
York.
when they said, like, on the election night, you know.
But this is the
Hillary
big.
has
But
a
I'm telling you.
96%
But Dave,
chance
this
of-
was the closest they put these two together in the longest time. I've been playing.
Well, because it's becoming overwhelming. Because it's becoming
Yeah.
so.
Well, they had
evident.
Biden leading. They had him leading for the longest time in these two papers, and now for the first time, they're saying, "Oh, it's kind of narrowing down now." You know what I mean? But like realistically, it hasn't been narrowing down. It's been the same shit because
It's actually no. The thing is though, Trump has had a huge like lead, but he keeps getting a bigger lead because again, he's letting the Democrats eat themselves alive and destroy their own cities. So that's just automatically making people more radicalized and more willing to vote for Trump because they may have been a Democrat before, but like their store got looted, their friends got beaten up, and like now they're like, fuck these shits, I'm voting for Trump, and like I don't care if I hated him, like it's better than all this garbage. So you know,
I couldn't believe
this poll is fucking extremely inaccurate.
I couldn't believe the Republicans that they had on the convention last night for the Democrats.
Yeah, they're called rhinos, Republican in name only. They're total sellouts, and we know that most of the fucking both parties really have sold out anyways, and are all working basically for their same, you know, the same interests, globalists and fucking their own pocket. That's it.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah, but you see how one of the newest appointed judges for the Supreme Court, it was found to be on the Epstein flight log.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
I think it's Judge Roberts or Supreme. I can't remember the name, the title that they give him, but like
so fucked, dude. That is just fucked.
And Ruth Ginsburg is still missing in action.
Yeah, they're saying that she was fucked up, right? That she was.
Dude, she died in I think it was either 2018 or 2019. Fox jumped the gun and they sort of released the image before. I think it was Fox, but they released, you know, the obituary image, like, you know, our condolences, blah blah blah, Ruth Ginsburg, and you know, because the Democrats weren't able to get any traction with the with the Russia hoax or all the other stuff, they had to keep it making it look like she was still alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. What do you think about the Islanders tonight? You think they sweep Washington tonight or what?
I hope so.
I think so, man. They've been. I mean, it's been like fucking. This has been like the fucking craziest playoffs. Just first round, and it feels more than like the first round because we play that fucking stupid. You know, I hated the round robin. I hated what they did with that. I hated what they did with that. I mean, they really couldn't do much of anything, but I don't know. I didn't like the whole round robin thing. I didn't like the whole fucking, the Islanders played Florida to see who makes the playoffs type of thing. And basically they counted all the stats towards the playoffs too, which was weird. I don't know. It was just weird. But now this is like the official first round of the playoffs now. And all the teams that should, for the most part, be in the playoffs were in it. And fucking Islanders matched up against Washington, which I think we would have matched up against them anyway if we would have continued the season. And I don't know how the fuck they're winning 3-0. I just don't, but they are. I don't know how. I'm in shock by it, but they're resilient, man.
You deserve it.
Yeah, and they played really fucking good, man. Guys have stepped up, and the goaltending's been good, and all this shit, man. Did you see the shirt I got Tommy?
No.
Tommy, show him. That's that's another shirt I got Tommy. Me and Shannon got Tommy that button-up shirt right there.
That's a new. Hold on, let me see. Stand up, Tommy, just so I can see what it says.
Look.
It's like a Batman type sounds and shit.
Yeah, like the cartoon. Yeah, like the boom, pow. Yeah.
Cool.
And I like
that. I like that. Is that a dress shirt?
Yeah, it's a button-up shirt. Oh shit, where is the? Hold on one second. Why is that not coming up? Uh-oh, what is going on here? Hold on one second, Dave.
What's going on there?
It's not coming up on the screen for some reason.
Well, here's the thing. Your Skype is flashing, but not the video.
Biden,
So
if
on,
you don't
like, the
vote for
stream,
me, you
still
ain't
working.
black. Jesus.
Is that Was that D Moon who just dropped that? Let me see. Hold on one second. I don't know. Something's wrong with my. I'll play that again. I'll put it up on the screen. Something's wrong with my OBS or some shit. I don't fucking know.
It's
always a problem.
frozen on Skype, but it's still
it's flashing for some
it's still
weird reason.
transmitting on the stream though on YouTube.
Really?
Like you're still coming in through YouTube. You know, your video's still streaming. Tommy, you know, actually no, he just stood up, so I guess you're delayed by a bit.
Tommy,
Yes.
what are you doing? Why are you hacking me?
I'm not hacking you.
I'm just fucking with you.
And also, I got this today. I got it from the John C. McGinley fan club. This is an autograph from John C. McGinley himself.
Oh, you got that today?
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. D Moon, shout out to you, brother. What'd he say? Biden, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Yeah, man, that was pretty fucked up shit. That was pretty fucking crazy. But nobody says anything about it at all. Nobody says anything about it at all. I don't get it.
And yet they claim that Trump is a racist.
Yeah, I
Biden,
don't know.
if you
see him
don't
in
vote
all
for
those
me,
photos,
you
literally like
ain't black.
hugging and kissing black
Jesus.
people of all sorts, and you know, even grimy people like fucking Don King or fucking Al Sharpton or the other race hustler.
They're not saying anything either. All those guys either. You're right.
Well, that's the thing, though.
Fucking
a lot
weird.
of people make a good point is the fact that until he ran for president, all these rappers were like, "We want to live the Donald Trump life." He's living.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
And some rappers even put Donald Trump in their songs, haven't they?
Well, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
But now that he ran for president, they're like shitting on him in their songs.
Oh, even Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg fucking
Snoop Dogg, Eminem.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg don't like him at all.
All a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, he spits.
That
he
shit that I
spits
saw
nails.
last night, like even
Man.
if you don't like Trump, like, and you just don't like Trump, right? It just, the shit that you saw last night was just, it was such like propaganda shit. It was fucking like, it was like propaganda. They're lying. They lied so many times. I listened to these videos, and then they had time to sit there and edit these videos and make them sound
Didn't
great.
you ever watch the presidential debates with Kamala Harris and Bernie and all the the leadership convention, and as well as in 2016 when they had their leadership convention as well as their convention, it was always a shit show. Like this one was especially fucking stupid. But every time it's been exactly the same thing. They put clips together.
Yeah.
To make it look like they're making sense or they're saying a certain thing when you know that they're fucking hypocrites. They're like just lying blatantly, or they're getting celebrities to fucking say something that make people feel nice, and then they totally again overlook things like fucking what Biden said about fucking you ain't black.
You ain't black if you don't vote for me,
pop.
man.
If Trump had said that shit, the CNN and ABC would have fucking buried him.
Yeah, it would have been over. It would have been. I mean, they're doing it to him anyway. He doesn't even need to say it. They're still burying him as if he said it. So it's like he said it.
Look at all the rappers, look at all the media people, look at all the Hollywood stars that have all been involved with either Weinstein or Epstein or have been to other places around the world where they've been sort of caught, again, in these sorts of situations where child trafficking is done, where they're utilizing underage prostitutes. And that's the biggest reason why everyone in Hollywood and everywhere else is like not just shitting on him, but attacking him with all this vitriol, because fuck, man, Eminem was fucking on the flight log and he's been pictured there. Fucking
you know who else,
Zuckerberg.
man? They have Chris Tucker. It was like big into hanging out with fucking Epstein, bro. I heard.
Yep.
Chris fucking Tucker, bro.
Dude, anybody that's been on Epstein's island has to have been compromised.
Can you understand the words that are coming into my dick? But
Ken,
I don't know,
the
man. It's fucking
beach, where Trump has his summer house.
Yeah.
And that's sunny South Florida. You know that?
Yeah, that's where.
It's called Florida.
Well,
And yes, that's Mar-a-Lago.
Eddie Shevek, he lives there.
Shevek.
Eddie Shevek. Yeah,
Who's
Eddie
Shevek?
Shevek lives there.
Who's Eddie Shevek? Like we know who Eddie Shevek
he's
is.
He's the multi-million-dollar real estate agent that I interviewed a while back ago.
Tommy, you always act like we are supposed to know who the fuck you're mentioning.
You contacted me the other day about
I was
him.
fucking I know him as Mr. Sunshine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I don't know who
Mr.
the fuck
Sunshine.
Eddie Shevek is. You know?
Oh,
But
my
anyway,
bad.
he lives in
Yo.
sunny North Carolina. I mean, South Florida.
Yeah.
Sunny
So,
South
But
Florida.
Ken, quick question.
Yeah.
When did the Nets take the name Brooklyn?
About
that-
maybe about 4 years ago now, 5 years ago.
Okay, shows how much I'm fucking watching.
Why, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that they changed it from New York to fucking Brooklyn. I know that they moved, but I didn't realize they changed the
Well,
name.
it went from New York to New Jersey, then to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
So
I
they
don't
they
know.
were in Jersey for a while. They actually played in the same arena as the Devils for a while.
I remember that, but I just thought that was more just for convenience sake because the most of the places, the venues in New York were always just being used up, so they had to go somewhere else.
No, that's not. No, well, you would think that, but no, they're not the Giants and the Jets, unfortunately.
Oh, so they just suck?
They were just playing in Jersey for all those years. I mean, they made it to 2 NBA finals while they
Well,
were in
yeah,
Jersey.
but I mean, like,
But,
you would think that
yeah.
you would stay in one place if you're that popular. Like, what? And then Brooklyn?
Well,
I
they're
mean, like, it
definitely
just-
more popular in Brooklyn. I'll tell you that now, man. They're way
Really?
more. They're way more popular in Brooklyn, man. Without
Well,
a
I'm
doubt.
waiting for the Dodgers to go back to Brooklyn, and then we can talk.
Well, that would be sick, man. If and the Giants played here too. The San Francisco Giants were a New York team as well, and they left the same year as fucking the Brooklyn Dodgers did. And then the Mets came out that season, so it was like they left, and then they're like, all right, we got to replace these teams because New York always had a National League team since like the 1800s. And when the fucking Dodgers and the Giants left, they were like, we cannot not have, a National League team. Like, this is a National League town type of thing. And so that's why they came out with the Mets. I guess the Mets were really the Mets are a mix of the Dodgers and the Giants uniforms together. Did you ever know
Meet the
that?
Mets. Meet the Mets.
Did you guys know that?
Is Tommy Lasorda dead?
That motherfucker's still alive. Yeah, that fuck's still alive.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
I didn't know
dude,
that, by the way, Ken.
Yeah, the
Didn't
Mets. Yeah, the Mets are, baby. If the Dodgers and if the New York Dodgers, the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the New York Giants fucked and they had a baby, they'd be the New York Mets,
Okay.
basically. And that's what basically happened, But
Is that
then-
the theme song, Ken? For the
What?
Mets?
No, fuck the Mets. Fuck the Mets. Step right up and finger fuck the Mets. Lots of popcorn going around. Finger fuck the
The only
clown.
reason I know that song is because I heard it in a movie one time.
Because the Mets really are fucking swinging the balls right across your face and onto the wall. Tommy, I want to show you something. Somebody wants to say happy birthday to you.
Oh boy. Another
Tommy,
face hole.
you want Tommy, get yourself some foul mouth gear, okay?
Well, if he'll send it to me, he always says he's gonna send me some, but he never does.
Well, then you got to open it up on Tommy C's show, okay? Can you do that for me?
Tommy C doesn't do a video show anymore. He just does an audio show.
What?
Oh.
Are you serious?
He only does an audio show. He doesn't do video at all.
Are you
He doesn't
serious?
put any of his MCs on video anymore.
What
Maybe
a fucking,
maybe he's getting a little fatty.
what a total fucking tool.
He thinks that everything's a conspiracy. And,
Everybody's out to get
I'm
me.
not gonna do it because I think Kitty's a scumbag.
Everybody's
and,
out to get me.
I don't.
Everybody's out to get me. I know it. You're a bully. Bullying me.
He wouldn't do that interview because he thought Joe was somehow involved and you were involved somehow.
YR, say the line, YR. Say the line I like to hear.
What?
Come on, Ken.
Come on, Ken.
No, it hasn't. Come on, Ken.
Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken.
There we go.
Come on. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken.
Do you want a picture of me to do that? Because, I mean...
Come on, Ken. Why don't you come on, Ken? Here's a YR song coming up for you guys. Why don't you come on, Ken? Kenny Ken, why don't you come on me again? Who do we got here? Oh, shit. Listen to this, Tommy. Ladies and gentlemen, fucking Elias.
Hey,
Hello, Elias.
how are you, boys?
What's going on, man? You happy about your Montreal
Très bon,
Canadiens?
monsieur.
Hmm?
Monsieur
I just
francophone.
want the playoff to end. We don't deserve it this year.
Yeah, but you played hard, man. You got in. You know, you're still in the
We're
series.
not even supposed to be in the playoffs.
I know, but you're there. But you're there, though, man. You're there. So you
I love it. A true hockey fan. He's like, I'm going to beat them. If I find the abs, I'm going to beat them up. They do not deserve to be here.
I'm serious, though. We don't deserve it.
I can see where you're coming from.
What's the series now with the Habs?
2-1 Flyers.
All right. Well, listen, you guys are playing a damn good team. Listen, the Flyers shouldn't be in first place. We all know that. They weren't the team in the regular season that had the President's Trophy. That went to the Boston Bruins, right? Correct if I'm wrong. I think the Bruins won the President's.
Yeah.
Well,
Boston won it.
So a lot of shit is fucked up in the NHL right now. But listen, you got in, and there's a lot of haters. And listen, Toronto's knocked out. How nice is that?
Yeah.
Toronto's on their ass again.
I mean, I'm sure that we can all here take great pleasure, schadenfreude.
Yes.
From the fact that Toronto is not.
Oh, it's so lovely having Toronto
And
out.
I hate one thing that New York Rangers has the first round pick.
That really sucked. That sucked to see them end up with that, man. But the funny part was the Toronto ball was about to get sucked in and fucking fell out. That Toronto ball, it was going like this.
Yeah, I heard rumors Los Angeles Kings wants the first round pick.
Yeah.
Instead.
Man.
And they want to trade it for him.
Man, could you imagine if Toronto would have got pulled for that first round pick?
Dude.
They would have ended that. I mean, how many first round picks is that? How many first round picks is that for them? They've had first round picks out the ass, haven't they?
Who?
Toronto.
Absolutely they have, and they fucking squandered every time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, and they almost ended up with another first round pick because that ball was about to get sucked up in there, man, and it fell out at the last second. So, you know what? I'm happy they're out.
Can't even sign a Lafreniere after 3 years. The cap space is too much.
Yeah, well, Toronto's going to lose a lot of players coming up soon. You know what I mean? They're going to lose a lot of players coming up.
They have $41 million in cap space.
Yeah, they're going to be fucked eventually. Well, when they signed Tavares, we all knew, and we all said it here in New York. We were like, all right, you know what? If they can swing that and they can sign all those other guys, all those other pieces, well, then more power to them. And they did. Somehow they managed to sign all those guys to contracts and get them all back in and on the ice. But it only going to last so long, you know what I mean? They had to get rid of guys like Kadri and shit like that. Like, eventually they're going to start knocking off these pieces. You're going to see somebody like Matthews sign a contract somewhere else, a huge contract. These guys are going to go. They're going to go. But there's going to be one guy that's not going to go. They're going to hold on to Tavares for the longest time, and then it's just a matter of time. If there's a couple of more seasons like this one for Toronto, it's just a matter of time before that fucking whole fan base turns on John Tavares. I'm telling you right now.
Do you think Tavares is mad because he left Long Island?
Well, he sees the success they're having. Like they made it to the second round last year. Hopefully they could pull out this sweep tonight and make it to the second round this year. And he's looking at himself like, damn, these motherfuckers are in the second round 2 years in a row, and I left them, and 2 years in a row, I'm bounced out of the playoffs in the first round.
Well, I think Elias actually makes a good point because some of the interviews I've heard with him, it sounds salty. To me, yes.
Really? Already?
Like
already?
Sour.
Wow.
Yeah, already.
Wow.
Did you agree, Elias?
Dude, it's like $8 million for $72 million, and 2 years in a row, you don't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's not good, man.
Of course you get mad.
Yeah, and you know what? They're very short-leashed with a lot of shit they do over there, right?
Yes.
Like they get rid of GMs and coaches right away. They'll get rid, So who knows what's going to happen over there? But that's why I feel like it's just a matter of time before they turn on him, Hey, Ken,
I'm going to head out of here, man, but thank you for having me on your show,
Tommy,
buddy.
happy birthday to you. It's tomorrow, right? Your official birthday?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
So you're officially 30 tomorrow, right?
Yep, I'll be officially 30 tomorrow.
You're going to grow the fuck up?
Old man, you're an old man.
I'm still gonna dance on TikTok and make videos.
You're refusing to grow the fuck up.
You grow the fuck up, Ken.
Nah, you know what, Tommy? You'll always be young at heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the 30-year-old, 12-year-old Tommy NC 2010. Happy birthday, Tommy.
Happy birthday.
You guys have fun talking about your sports.
Peace. Tommy.
Okay. Get him.
Tommy don't like the sports, bro. Peace, Tommy. Tommy don't like the sports, He don't know the sports. What?
Ken, You know the coach, what's his name? Barry What's
Trotz.
his name?
Barry Trotz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Washington is mad. They don't have him anymore.
Man, dude, let me tell you something. That coach, he is fucking amazing. That coach is good, dude. You know, when the Islanders first went after him after he won the cup, because we signed him literally 2 weeks after he won the Stanley Cup. When they went after him, bro, dude, like when he left, because like obviously he wanted more money, right? He won Washington their first cup. He wanted more money. They were like, we're not paying you this type of money. We don't think you're good enough for that. And the Islanders were like, yo, basically, we'll give you whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
And they needed a coach like that. Plus, I think what also lured him over to the Islanders was the fact that Lou Amorello is the GM and running the whole entire situation on Long Island now. And he was the guy with the Devils back in the day who won all those cups with the Devils, drafted so many great players, and he also helped out Toronto. He also helped out Toronto because Toronto, most of their good young talent is draft picks from the GM who is with the Islanders now. You know? So yeah, it's weird. They listen, I don't know why they let Lou Amorello go. I don't know why Toronto fired some of the coaches they've had over the years.
Because they want to help their GM to help them be good.
They act like they're like a Stanley Cup contending team, like they, you know, and they're expected to win the cup every year. Motherfucker, you haven't won in how long? Nobody's expecting you to win the cup.
57 years.
Yeah, like come on, stop the shit. You're firing coaches like you're the Yankees and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Stop firing all the coaches. Stop getting rid of good young talent. You know, I mean, listen, they did lock up a lot of good players, man. They've had a hell of a team, but they just can't put it together no matter what they do. You know?
Dude, Islanders can win a cup before Toronto.
You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right because
Hold on, what? You're gonna tell me that the Islanders that you're telling me Toronto's gonna win a cup before the Islanders?
No, he said Toronto.
Islanders gonna win before Toronto.
He said
Dude,
Islanders would win.
Of course they are.
I think so too.
I mean, that's you know, the sun goes up in the east and it goes down in the west. You know, the sky is blue and water is wet. This is obvious.
I don't think we're
Toronto
ready though yet.
Has cursed themselves. Toronto has cursed themselves.
They have.
To eternally never achieve that.
Why do you think they've done that? Why do you think Toronto cursed themselves? How do you think they did it? What do you think? You think it's like
fans. It's the fans. Look at the difference.
You don't think it's like the frivolous spending they used to do and shit?
Dude, here's the deal, dude. Fucking Montreal will fucking boycott their own fucking team. They will harass them on the fucking streets. They will boo them in the fucking stadium. Like they, and again, like look how mad he is. He is like Elias is saying they don't even deserve.
Yeah, you're all right about that. Yeah,
that's passion. That's a fan.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Not a fucking dick sucker who goes to every game willing to pay $300 just for nosebleeds. And fucking continues to support. Not only
you know what, you're fucking right.
Buy the merch, fucking buy all this.
It's that
shit.
big city team. It's that dude. It's that.
This is the year.
Dude,
I'm so delusional.
that's what it
This
is, bro. It's that big city mentality, bro. It's like that. We're the shit. You're not the shit. Like the Rangers think the same way. The Rangers think the same way. The Rangers walk around and they act like they have the greatest fucking team that's on ice. They act like they're the best thing that ever happened. They act like they have the best arena ever. They act like they're the best. But meanwhile, they haven't won, and they won one cup in the last fucking 95 years. Okay,
Ken,
one cup.
This is like basically somebody that enables somebody who's mentally ill. It's the fans that do it. They're the ones that, first of all, pump the money into the organization in the first place. So that's why they get this fucking little strut in their walk there. The fucking team say, well, we can do whatever the fuck we want. These fucking assholes are going to buy, you know, and pay for whatever we tell them to.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're right about that.
Dude, fucking in Montreal, they will riot for this shit.
Like, I'm a real fan, and I didn't buy any jersey, nothing. I even didn't go to the game.
Well, Elias, you are a good fan. I know you are a good fan. I know you are. And you've been with Montreal through the up and down. You're like me with the Islanders, like you know. So but listen, don't be down on them because you know what, Montreal, it's 2-1, and they're playing a good team. And there's no reason to be. I know they shouldn't be there, but still, you got to cheer them on, though, man. You know, like
they're winning.
I hope they. Oh, they all winning, right? Oh, I thought they were down 2-1. They're up.
The game is now on.
Oh, it's on right now?
Now.
Yeah.
When did the game start? What time?
3 p.m.
Oh shit! Nice. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna watch that.
I've just going to the movies to watch the new SpongeBob movie.
Dude, let me tell you something, bro. it's been so fun to fucking sit down and to watch hockey after this whole COVID shit happened and we had no sports for the longest time. It has been so fucking fun to sit there and to watch hockey all day long like I did on the weekend. I mean, I literally Saturday watched a game at 10 o'clock in the morning to fucking 10:30 at night. I was watching hockey. It was so fun,
Dude.
man.
Yeah. It's
It
the
really
best
was.
feeling.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And
But
so did my
there's a
wife.
problem, though.
My wife went fucking.
Everyone-
She was screaming in here, Elias, for the Canadians too, because she's rooting for the Canadians because she doesn't like the Flyers either.
The problem is, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, it's a COVID Cup." COVID Cup.
The COVID
means
Cup. Yeah, I heard people calling it that already. The COVID Cup. Yeah, I heard that.
I'm like,
I heard
let's
that
enjoy
shit.
hockey. That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
it's been so fun to watch it, man. And you know what? Tonight, if the Islanders could somehow pull out the brooms and get this fucking thing swept out, then we'll be waiting to see if we play, Carolina or Boston or, one of those teams, and we'll see what happens, man. But
Who's gonna play for the Islanders tonight in the goalie?
what? What do you mean?
Like, who's the starting goalie tonight?
Oh, who's the starting goalie? It's gonna be the Russian, bro. It's gonna be
Dude, he's
what's
been
his name
good
again?
this whole playoff.
Dude, that's the guy that was on. That's the guy that was on the Avalanche for so long, right?
Yo, he's doing good.
Yeah, I did not expect this guy to be carrying this team like he is, man. Last year, it was Leonard, whatever his name is. I always get it wrong. The guy who's with Vegas right now. The goalie that got traded to Vegas.
Robin Leonard.
Yeah, Robin Leonard. I got his jersey after he swept out the Penguins in the first round. I was like, Shannon, I love this guy. Like, you got to get me this jersey. And she was like, I'll get it for you. So she got it for me, right?
Yeah.
We played the next round. We played the Carolina Hurricanes, right? Those
I hate
motherfuckers. We lost the first two games to them. And I'm like, motherfucking Leonard finally lost. And I'm like, oh, and I got this jersey coming. I'm like, when is this jersey fucking going to come already, Shannon? I'm telling you, like, he keeps losing. It's because I don't have the jersey. All right? And I'm like, very, like, I'm very into, like, if I don't have the jersey on, if I don't do this, if I don't do that, they're going to lose type of thing. And,
here's a question. Do you think the fans will come back to the arena in December when the new season starts?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. They'll be back. Hell yeah.
But how? Because you don't gonna let a lot of fans inside.
Well, I think what they're gonna do is, Elias, honestly, I think in the beginning of it, what they're gonna do is, I think they're gonna have it to where it's gonna be certain amount of people let in, and you cannot sit next to each. So, like, if you're with somebody, you could sit next to them, obviously, but you can't sit next to other groups of people.
This
And
question is making me very, very mad.
Why?
Because there's no need for this shit. There's no need to fucking...
I know. I agree, but this is what they're going to do.
Protests are fine. Why don't we have a peaceful protest in the fucking arena sitting next to each other while we enjoy a nice game of hockey?
Exactly.
I agree with you.
This shit's fucking pissing
I
me
agree
off
with you,
back.
man. I agree with that, man. That, I mean, that's what Trump used. Trump just did the same thing you just did. Trump did in a press conference the other day where they were like, they said, oh, this person and that person came up with the virus and you guys ain't doing shit. And he basically was like, oh, no, well, you know what? And they're like, you got all these people in here that's not even wearing masks. And he's like, oh, well, this is a protest. They're protesting.
Elias, okay, say for example, I was an owner. You want to know what I would do with vindictive fury is, first and foremost, sue the government. Local, municipal, state, and federal, okay? You are interfering with literally the lives of thousands, their income, security of the prosperity of the nation economically. What you are attempting to do to force us to keep people limited in our arena. Instead of having 5,000 people, we could only have 100. No, you know what? We're going to allow every single person to sit next to each other. We're going to sue you in the process, okay? We're actually going to get a halt on every order that attempts to go on us. We have enough money to hire private security like fucking one of these mercenary companies that worked in Iraq. They're going to surround the building and make sure that local law enforcement can't get the fuck in.
Yeah.
And the only people that will have the power to do so would be fucking the National Guard. You want to push it to that level? Well, then you got to address the lawsuit. I would basically say that, and not only that, here's how to get people in there. Not only are you going to be fucking protected, but everyone is going to have, like, each seat now is 50% discounted. There's going to be lineups around the fucking city to get in because people are desperate right now for some sort of diversion of, sports or something, which isn't always the best thing about society. But
no, you're right. You're right.
That's how you make it happen.
Yeah.
And you force it to happen.
I don't want to return to the hockey arena before we have a vaccine, which I hope so.
Dude, we don't need a vaccine.
Yeah, I'm not taking a vaccine, bro, even if they come out with one. I ain't fucking
don't
with that
need
shit.
a
I'm not taking a
vaccine.
vaccine. Fuck that. I'm
We
not
don't
taking
even
that
know
shit.
how the vaccine's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm not taking it.
Well,
I don't give
a lot
a
of
fuck
people
what it
taking
is.
the testing right now are all falling sick. And again, basically 15 years ago, the same doctor that's supposedly in charge of all the fucking what's going on in America right now basically said hydroxychloroquine is perfect for these coronavirus SARS situations because SARS stands for severe acute respiratory syndrome, and it's SARS-CoV-19. That's the official full strain, the one that is in America.
Yeah.
Because there's different ones out there, and it's like the fucking flu. People like me who smoke are actually less susceptible for it. So, and again, kids are not susceptible. Their immune systems need to be exposed to create antibodies, just like any fucking virus. This thing is not deadly except if you're literally 80 to 90 years old or above.
Dude, they destroyed like so many privately owned businesses.
One third of American businesses are now bankrupt and gone.
Dude, it's not good, man.
Forever.
And I know people that lost their little mom and pop business, man.
Yes.
Over this,
they spent
and
all
then
their lives working on that.
They're never
Listen to
getting
this
it back.
One franchise owner in fucking America, I can't remember what state, he owned 350 Pizza Huts. Gone. He
Yeah,
went
they'll
bankrupt
never get
trying
it
to
back,
fucking keep
dude.
them afloat.
And you want to know something too? Like
How
New
many
York
people
City,
were working at each of those?
dude. You know what too? Like New York City, they have like those hot dog trucks and the sausage trucks and like all this good fucking food and shit there, right? Well, those things are all gone. And like they're never coming back. Like you can never get like a hot dog in New York City ever again, which is weird because it's like it's just different now. It's just everything is different. Everything is boarded up. Everything is fucked in New York. It's fucked here. It's
in
fucked
Lebanon,
here.
it's worse. Like my own family is there, and they don't have anything left.
Yeah, it's fucked here, man. It really sucks here. And now they're talking about, dude, they're saying that Broadway, right? Here in New York, Broadway, all the plays and all that shit take place, is not opening up till next spring. Are you fucking kidding me? You know how that's going to destroy that market and the lives of all the people that worked around it, the restaurants, the fucking... It's going to destroy the fuck out of everybody even more. And it's like, you can do this now. You have people meeting in the streets by the thousands, and they're allowed to all stand together in a park and fucking jerk off like idiots. But we can't open up a fucking, a game. You can't go to a game. You can't go to the movies. You can't go to the fucking... It's fucking ridiculous, man. It really is. Enough is enough.
Because everyone's scared of COVID. That's why.
Yeah.
Everyone's...
Yeah, like faggots like shit in the chat who apparently seems to think that this knowledge that Ken and I have gotten literally since, was it December?
Well,
of
what exactly
2019.
is wrong about what we're saying right now? What
Well,
exactly is wrong?
basically, apparently, this information is from InfoWars because
No, I don't go by. I don't listen.
and
I don't
crazy,
listen to InfoWars. First of all,
It's not the CDC that's admitted that hydrochloroquine.
I'm going by
actually
what I
works,
know.
or Dr.
I'm going by
Fauci
what I
said
live
that
at.
it works.
I'm going by what I live by what I see in front of me and what's going on. There are people that come together in all these places that aren't sick. And then there's people that I know are sick because my wife has worked with them, and a lot of them have died. Some of them have died, and it's not pretend. This ain't pretend. This ain't bullshit.
This is real.
It's real shit. It's a real virus. There's no doubt about it. But it's not.
Yeah, but it's overreported though.
Yeah, it's not what they're telling you. It's not like where they're telling you, the hospitals are full here again, and we're relapsing, and it's getting fucking horribly bad again. And no, it's not like that here. Not here in New York anymore, I'll tell you that. So,
dude, they sent their ships away that literally could take 10,000 patients. Remember the whole?
Yeah, they sent the ship. They didn't even use the fucking thing. They didn't even use that ship that they sent, bro. They just sent it back. They sent it the fuck back. They didn't even need it. I could understand
That's what-
keeping people out of arenas
Yeah.
for now and keeping people out of arenas and movie theaters and all that shit right now. I could understand that.
No,
but
no,
like,
but that's
like when are we gonna open it up? It's got to be like
No, no,
soon.
no.
It's got to be
the
soon.
problem is that look, I've got all the evidence that actual doctors. People say, "Oh, believe the science." Well, guess what? There's more people that actually dispute the science that are doctors and scientists than those that are pushing, the party line, which is basically going to benefit because they own stock in all these pharmaceutical companies. But hold on, here's the perfect example.
Yo, Elias, can you mute or
Yeah.
it's really loud right now in the background.
Yeah. One second.
Okay, Sweden had no lockdown whatsoever. They had a bunch of infections, and then it dropped to nothing. Why? Because they got herd immunity. Here's a big thing. During the summer, you need vitamin D, which allows you to produce vitamin E. And UV light, because that helps kill every virus out there. And yes, JR4 the third is correct. 99.97% survival rate. It might even be a little higher than that, 98.
Yeah, that's.
But the bottom line is,
fucking-
and here's the big thing: numbers got inflated. Why? Because the fucking piece of shit governor of yours
Yo, he is
decided to throw
fucking-
everyone into all these sick people
That dude's a
into
weirdo,
fucking
man.
these homes.
Yeah.
Why? Here's the big thing,
Dude, there's
Here's
people
the big
running
thing.
around screaming here that he's a murderer. You're a fucking murderer. When he comes out of Macy mansion, they're screaming at him to kill him.
But dude, this is not negligence. This is willful murder. I'll tell you why. New York State was paying way too much for the seniors' benefits and stuff. Okay? This has been well documented. They've been crying about that they don't have the money to pay for all these, the social benefits that you get when you're retired and all those different government services that, the state would provide you. And they purposely decided to put all these people together, especially expose them to people that did have COVID, and then allow them to die off. And this just now is better for the fucking the purse of the state, because literally New York State's going fucking bankrupt.
Yeah, we're fucked here in New York, bro. People are realizing through this pandemic also that you don't need to live in New York City to work and make money. Because a lot of people are working from their homes all over the U.S. here in New York through the internet, and people are learning that now. So when this ends, or if it never ends, or whatever it's going to be, the new normal, like they're saying, or whatever it's going to be, people have learned now through necessity and through this that they don't need to be living in New York in a loft, in a fucking multi-million-dollar loft. They could be in fucking Arizona or fucking upstate New York, or like somewhere where it's like fucking cheaper to live.
Dude, but
less
what that's
people.
doing to fucking New York? It's killing the real estate industry.
It is.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No,
because
it's not.
They,
You're
they
right.
purposely created an artificial bubble. So you got these little postage stamp size fucking bachelor apartments. You got to pay fucking.
Yeah, they're murdering people to live in New York City, bro. They murder you to live there. You're paying fucking. You're talking about like a room that literally is like 10 feet wide and like 40 feet like long. It's like 10 foot wide. I've seen these apartments in the city, and people are paying fucking like. No joke, dude. People are paying like maybe $5-6 grand a month to live there.
A month.
A fucking month, dude.
And they're proud of it.
Yeah,
'cause
they're
like,
proud of it, 'cause
I
it's like
work at an investment firm. It's like,
Yeah.
and you could be living upstate New York, beautiful country, working remotely and fucking saving so much money.
Yep. They don't realize that. But now some of them do, and now some of them are out of here. And that's what's going to fuck New York. But like you said, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it costs an arm and a leg to live in New York anyway. So why not give it a little punch back? Like, hey, man, lower your fucking prices or people are going to leave, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Lower your prices a little bit.
The problem is that they just promised all these social services to like bums, like.
I know, they did.
Another reason why they're defunding the cops is because they don't want to pay. Because, again, here's an inefficient government always overtaxes. Why? Because they're not smart enough to be able to produce money on its own. Like, when you have a competent mayor like Giuliani, it makes it so that, like, people are fighting. The companies are fighting to be in the city, to have, like, these fucking shops, like, straight on fucking Broadway, for example.
Yeah.
Or was it 42nd? What's one of the other big ones?
But yeah, I know what you mean though. But
Yeah,
but
so
Times
basically,
Square
like,
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look at the Apple. Apple has prime real estate. They pay millions of
dude.
dollars a fucking month for
Well,
that
it's funny
place.
you said Apple because that's one of the places that were in the video that this guy did yesterday, driving through New York City, and everything that was made of a window or a door was covered with wood and barbed wire. And the Apple store was one of the fucking stores. That Apple store in Times Square is always jamming. There's always like 700 people in there at a time because the building has like all these levels. And I'm like, holy fuck! I've been in that Apple store like 15 times.
Was it covered in wood?
Dude, it was all covered, 100%. There was no one in there. There was no one in there. There was nothing being sold. There was nothing going on. Dude, Times Square is desolate. There is not a living soul on it. It's fucking weird. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, what is going on?
Somebody's planning for a ride or something, because that's... I mean, it's like that fucking... It's like the time before the fucking shootout where, like, the little fucking... you know, the little things that roll... You know, the dust wheels, whatever.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, like the fucking.
Can't remember what they're called now. Exactly.
I know what you mean.
Like I'm thinking, like there's gonna be some
noon.
like, or it's fucking like the fucking the convention, the gang convention from the Warriors. Like it sounds like that's what's happening. Like New York's shutting down because it's 7 p.m. when the sun goes down, everyone gets in, and all the gangs are gonna go meet up with Cyrus there in the fucking Central Park to
come out and play,
whatever.
Warriors, dude, what a movie that was, man! What a fucking great movie that was.
At first, I hated it. But then I started to really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, because like when you're a kid, well, when I was a kid, I watched it and I thought this is great, and then I thought, dude, this is one of the corniest fucking movies I've ever seen in my life because how corny it was. I was like, there's no groups like that in the fucking 70s in New York, like a hockey group skating through fucking New York City streets. What's wrong with you? There was no group that said, hey, we represent the baseball type group. Let's go out with bats. And then there was
hold on, it just wasn't baseball players. It was mime baseball players.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. It was what the fuck, bro?
Like that's
who thought of that?
I saw it in my teens, and I was just fucking, like, "What the fuck?"
They were kicking your ass. They were kicking your ass, right? They were going like this to you at the same time. They'd punch you, and then they go. They start making a fucking wall in front of you and headbutt you. I'm gonna put a fucking wall here and headbutt you. Like fucking mimes, dangerous fucks. In that movie, mimes.
Baseball mimes. I mean, like it's,
I know. It's the dumbest
somebody
fucking thing.
Somebody was high when they wrote that shit.
Somebody was blasted when they fucking wrote that, bro. Trust me.
But hey, man, like, what about the Lezzies? Or was it the Lizzies?
Yeah, they were fine. I know. Jesus Christ, dude. Cheese and rice. You know, I gotta fucking take a piss here. I gotta pee really bad. So I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll go to music real quick for a minute here. Let me take a piashad. I'll be right back.
A pee. Little pee.
Pichada, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, the Montreal Canadiens don't belong in the playoffs, but they're still gonna lay off with the whole playoffs. Next year, they're gonna be fully loaded. And the Islanders, they getting loaded, taking out their brooms tonight to sweep the floor. With Washington, come back for more. We stole your coach, you can take the culture. Fuck John Tavares, bitch, it's fucking over. Toronto plays Hall and fucking Oates. Every time they score a goal, they're fucking dopes. Yo, your jerseys suck and you suck too. What the fuck you gonna do, bitch? I said it. Yeah, the Rangers, they paid the league off to get their balls dropped in the ball drop. Yeah, they know that they cheating. Fuck the fucking Rangers, they gonna be bleeding. Next year, they're getting rid of Henrik Lundqvist because he sucks dicks, and they got 2 young kids that can play the role way better. So fuck your contract, bitch. Take off with a sweater. Yeah, you out. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that was a good fucking rap, Ken. Hey, Ken, that was a good rap, Ken.
That was actually really good. I was digging it. I was
yeah. That was Ken with the hockey rap. That was Ken with some hockey rap. I can't.
That we Ken with the hot track.
With the hot
here
track.
on FM, Ken, please don't block me again.
Please don't block me, Ken. Ken, he's so different when he's talking to me offline, and then he's so different on air, but yet so am I, because when I'm talking to him offline, I tell him all the time I love him and I love everything he does, and then when I get on air 5 minutes later, I shits on him. You know how that goes. Don't forget to check out the Foul Mouth merch right here. You can see some of our new shit right here to the right. Check it out, baby. Thank Ken. Keith, call Ken a pedophile. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
So I was also going to just quickly mention that some of the tracks that you've been playing, I think they're retro wave or some other music that you're playing on, I think it's your Wednesday show, but sometimes I think on your Saturday show. But really enjoyable. Like you said that, like, you know, the guy that he's been sending you tracks and stuff. And I've been really
dude.
digging it. I really like that stuff.
He's got some really good shit, man. This kid, he really is good, and it's like all his own stuff. Like literally, his own shit. You know, he makes from scratch.
Well, maybe I'm not reading proper or something, but like I haven't seen like any info in the chats, in the video description regarding that music.
Yeah, I don't.
So
well, he sent.
I want to be able to like check it out and stuff. Does he have a YouTube channel?
I don't know. I think he does have a YouTube channel. He might have his music on there. I'm not sure. I have to ask him. I don't know if like he never mentioned to me about like, having people go somewhere to check it out. But I'm gonna ask him about that when I speak to him next.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Or at least
Yeah, definitely.
At least shut him out, like in
yeah, it's Connor. Shout out to Connor in the chat. He's awesome, man. Connor in the chat.
Yeah, but maybe he's got a DJ name. Maybe he's got like samples on like how there's websites where like you can listen to somebody's entire album, like fucking GarageBand or something like that. Like I would love to.
This is some of the new shit he just sent me here too, right here.
Liking it.
Yeah, it's pretty steady. It's good flow. He's not over the top. It's not over the top.
Yeah, but it works so well for how you use it.
Yeah, it does, and it's just what I like, man. He knows exactly what I like. This kid, man. He knows what a lot of people like.
But it fucking builds.
Yeah, it does. All his stuff builds.
And it hypes.
Yeah.
Like, when you're starting your show and stuff, you got this track and then bam, it just drops. And
yeah, it always.
Dude,
you're right about that. It always comes in at the right spots. This stuff, man. Like, it's like retro, new wave. It's got a lot of different feel to me. This type of music,
it's got a lot of influences.
Yeah.
Obviously the electronic influence and stuff, but you've got the varying aspects of it. But just it just works so well, and I just love how you've used it again, like that build up as the show starts up, and like and then it just fucking drops, and the music's fucking ramping everyone else, and you come in like
he's the man, bro. The shit he said. He also sends me like stuff that he's into too. Like he got me into like new type of wave of music, like just but I've always liked the like electronical type of this is another one of his beats right here. I'm sure you've heard it before. I played it a million times. That's that fucking... I love that shit, especially when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good.
Shout out to Connor. Yeah, maybe hopefully one night Connor could come on and you know, come on to the show or something. You know?
Is he on Spotify?
I don't
Good
know
to
if
have
he
an
is.
interview with him.
Yeah, I don't know if he is on Spotify. I'm gonna ask him all these questions and say, hey man, you know, maybe you might want to come on to the show, or I think he might have a spot where all his music is together. So I'll find that out for sure. And
Because I would love to fucking just listen to this.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Connor's the
he's
man.
just
He's a
just
good
really
kid too. Well, he's
digging
not a
it.
kid. He's a man, but he's younger than me, so I call him a kid. You know, I don't mean any disrespect. You know, but yeah. But Tommy
there's
goes
one
and,
guy I know.
dude.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, there's one guy I follow his stuff. His name's Meteor. I just put the link in the chat there. But there's one that like is like, again, it's like retro wave, but it's like sort of Top Gun-ish. And that's just his channel, but for some reason it's not on there, so I'll find it for you. But
I like that.
damn,
I like
the stuff
that
is
shit.
so good.
Yeah.
And like it's free. Like the guy just, you know, you can play it all you want, no problem. There's a lot of people that do these things that, you know, say in their comments and stuff, you want to play it? You don't even have to fucking reference my name. Just
Yeah,
fucking
dude, I
enjoy.
found a lot of those people here on
awesome.
YouTube too. I found those people like they're just like, you know, just put my shit in your description. And sometimes I forget, but you know what, YouTube, they'll put it in there anyway sometimes. So it's like the music will be listed anyway. But there's a lot of artists who are like, yo, just go ahead, you could use whatever I put on this channel, which is like awesome because then you don't take copyright claims and all that. But I've taken so many copyright claims at this point now that it's just like whatever, you know? So it's like, yeah, I don't really care anymore.
Oh, dude, I found it. Oh my God, this thing it's a 41-minute long album.
Yeah.
But obviously it's got different tracks in there. I'll just send you the link. I guess to your personal account.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because this stuff is fucking awesome. It is so good. It hypes you up, and the guy's he's got a lot of different albums and stuff. And this one in particular, I don't know why, probably because of the Top Gun sort of feel to it. It just fucking, it rocks me. And it was actually came out in 2019, so it's fairly new.
Nice. Yeah, send that to me for sure.
Apparently I was
love all
wrong.
that
It's
shit.
not GarageBand. That's the program on Apple. It's Bandcamp.
Oh, that's cool. That's funny. That's a funny name.
You know, I'm kind of retarded.
Bandcamp. No, I didn't hear about that, man. There's going to be a shutdown of Uber and Lyft in California, and it's inevitable unless the voters bail out the Lyft and the Uber.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I guess they're going to shut them the fuck down over there.
That's more people fucking unemployed.
Yeah, it's
Like,
destroying
I don't
like
necessarily agree
independent
with how-
independent people that, you know, it's destroying like the independent people that go out there and want to do it and make some money. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucking bullshit.
People fucking fit it in between their other jobs and shit.
Yeah.
Because we all need multiple jobs these days to fucking just be able to afford the cost of living.
Exactly, man. I'm on the balls of my fucking ass. Like,
Let's look at it.
Living here.
Let's look at this though. Yeah, we're all fucking hurting.
Fucking shithole I live in. I got to get out of New York as soon as I possibly can, man. Like, but I got to do 10 more years of what I'm doing now, until I can go anywhere. I just have to. I can't. There's no way around it. I have to do 10 more years if God lets me.
Oh, you'll do it, and then you'll win the Powerball, and you'll move to Arizona and fucking.
Well, dude, Dave, you know what I did? I did the smartest thing you could do, man. My father told me when I first got my job, he was like, "Do yourself a favor and open up like a deferred comp type of thing, right?" And I was like, I'm not fucking with that shit. And he was right. And this guy sat me down one day who did deferred comp when I first got onto the job, and I was very young. I was like 21 years old. And it was like 1998. And this guy was like, if you open up an account now, right? He's like, by the time, no matter what job you work at, no matter, you know, whatever time you spend per job, every single job is going to go towards this deferred comp. So if you get raises or you make more money at a new job or whatever the case may be, the percentage more that you make, raises here and there and everything, goes into this deferred comp instead of you seeing it when you get paychecks, right? So I was like, you know what? I'll just do it. And at first, my girlfriend at the time, Shannon, was like, "You're stupid because now you won't get a raise and you won't get this and you won't get that." But this guy told me, "Oh, Ken, if you do this now, by the time you retire, say you're 65 years old when you retire, you'll have like something like 2-point-something million in the bank." So I just said, fuck it. When I heard that, my ears lit up and I was like, do it. And then he asked me, do you want me to put it into gamble? Like we could gamble with your money and you can make a lot more if you put it into this area. They'll actually use your money, right? And they'll play stocks and they'll gamble with your money. And if they make money with it and stuff, you make that much more, but you're guaranteed to make this much amount. So, like, if they lose money, you're not going to lose your whole pension and your whole deferred comp, but you can't get any lower than this area. So, long story short, I was like, no, I wanted the other package, which was they don't really play with your fucking money. They put it into an area where it builds interest for 30 years, right? And it's safe. You know what you're getting exactly when you retire instead of gambling it. So, I was like, I want to do that. So, long story short, hopefully, when I retire in fucking however long, I'll have like at least $1.5 million to go wherever the fuck I'm gonna go and start somewhere
I hope
else.
that works out for you.
Yeah, I hope the money's still there.
So it looks like,
or else I'll rob it back.
I've got a
you
face to the name, sort of.
What?
Connor Tosteven one, who I've seen multiple times.
Connor,
in
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So now I know who actually is the one that's fucking making that that great music.
Connor's the
So he
man.
says, Dave, I'll hit you up.
Yeah.
Still getting stuff together, and he doesn't have a name and all that stuff. So no, but at least now I know.
Yeah, he's
So,
the man,
like,
bro. He needs to
it's-
fucking.
yeah, like-
he needs to get his music out there. It's good shit, you know.
Damn right, it's fucking
Yeah.
good shit. I mean, if I was streaming, I would probably use it myself, or even commission him to do like certain types of music and stuff.
Oh yeah,
or
I told him. I said, Connor, you whatever you get, man. Like, cause he always sends me like his stuff and like stuff that he listens to and influences me to listen to certain stuff and to change, you know, my patterns of what I listen to. Which that's what I love to do because I've always been musically inclined my entire life, and I go through these patterns where I just stick to one genre for a while. And then I'll go to a whole nother genre of music and then be stuck on that for a fucking while. And I like doing that. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm not bored with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so Connor's music, and like I said, his music is like a mix between a lot of different shit.
There's
That's
a lot
what
of
I love about
influences,
it.
but it's consistent and again, you have slight variety between like the tracks that you just played. Are different from some of the other tracks I've heard that you've played on other shows and stuff.
Oh
So,
yeah.
I like that variety.
He's got range.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
you also have a consistency with each sort of tune that, you know, again, you can notice the different influences, but you also have a consistency of the particular theme.
Yeah.
The instrumentation's great. Because there's a sort of awareness of all the different aspects of you know, it's not like literally just like a bunch of hi-hats and like a drum hit and like whatever.
I know,
You
it
and
doesn't
a
have
horn,
that. I
you
know what you mean, bro. Because I've met like producers who are like, "Yo, wait till you hear my shit," and I go listen to it, and it's literally like. And I'm like, what the fuck? I can make better noise on my fucking.
Exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I can make a better fucking. And they really thought that they threw something together that was amazing. And I'm like, no, dude, like it's good, but like you're not on like that level. Like you could hear like where there's things lacking and it should sound. Now with Connor's music, you can tell he spent a long time on it because he's not only. There's so many sounds in it that it's like, you know, there's so many sounds in there that you know he worked so.
And
like,
exactly,
you know?
it's well produced.
Yeah.
It's not overproduced.
Yeah, it's not.
well
It's not. Yeah, exactly.
Because you can notice that with some songs, especially with people that use fucking what's that thing with the voice, the tone thing. What's it called?
Auto tune.
Yeah, auto-tune. Like that's a guarantee that song has already been way overproduced as it is because they need to fuck up with the fucking vocals just to get people to listen to it. So
that was fucking T-Pain.
This guy's solid with what he does.
That was the great T-Pain who would do that constantly back.
T-Pain he made it famous.
He did, man. He was just fucking doing it all fucking through the 2000s.
Well, he did us a favor. He killed it. He made it so fucking.
You're right. You're right. I think he knew what he was doing.
People like we don't want to hear that shit.
I think he knew what he was doing, right? You know what I mean? Like he probably fucking knew what he was doing, you know? Like I gotta kill this sound.
Yeah.
I gotta kill this fucking sound, man, because it's driving me up the wall already.
Yeah.
So he killed it.
That's actually genius.
Yeah, it is. It is in a way.
Hey Ken, I'm gonna go. I have to
All
watch
right,
the hockey
Elias.
game.
Elias, enjoy the rest of the game, and I hope the fucking Canadians pull it out, brother. We'll see you in the semifinals, bro. I want to meet you guys in the semifinals and have a rematch from 1993.
I hope so.
All right.
Even though I'm not too excited for this playoffs.
No, I know a lot of people are down and out on it.
Dude, nobody's
I know.
excited for this year. Okay,
I know,
we're all
it's-
in the same boat.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
happy. I am
exactly.
happy that I'm watching hockey though, because it has been enjoyable.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
I missed it. I missed it for 6 months.
But you know what?
already.
Listen, Elias, I felt the same way you did.
Macron.
I felt the same way you did when the playoffs first started. I told people, dude, I don't even want to be in these playoffs because it's the COVID Cup, and if you win it, people are going to downplay it and this and that, and I don't want to hear it, right?
Exactly.
But you know what? That's bullshit. They're raising a Stanley Cup, and these are the playoffs. And I didn't know this at first, but this is the regular playoffs. You're going 7 rounds each one. You're going 7 games each one, 7-game series.
Yeah.
Right? It's not a best 2 out of 3, a best 5 out of 3 in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
That was boring. That was boring.
It's all 7.
Anyway.
It's the original playoffs to the Stanley Cup, and the Stanley Cup playoffs are the greatest fucking playoffs in the world. Okay?
Exactly.
And those 7-game series and that battle to get to that fucking pinnacle, it's there. The fans might not be there, but the players are and the teams are, man. And you know what? Yes, I felt like you felt. I felt like you felt in the beginning, but now I know someone's going to be raising a Stanley Cup over their heads. And if it has a shot to be the Islanders this year, which would be my wildest dreams, and in anybody else's wildest dreams, because I have a feeling some Cinderella team, some team that we don't expect to win the Stanley Cup this year is going to do it. I have a feeling some underdog Cinderella, and I'm not saying the Islanders, I'm just saying some Cinderella, some fucking, you know, some team that nobody expects to win is going to win this fucking thing this year. I have a feeling. So,
Are you excited for the Seattle Kraken next year?
dude, I'm excited for this new building that's going up. Did you see what they've done to the new Coliseum, bro? I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. They basically said it's the Coliseum without the fucking half-hour wait to get into the bathroom. It's the Coliseum without fucking wiggling your fat ass into a seat that was made in the fucking 1970s for skinny people. And they basically, this thing is, they put the old rafters in the new place, like the old rafters that we had. So they're trying to make it like it's home. You know what I mean?
Is it done?
It's just about done, bro. They put the ice in already. Not the ice, but they put like the ice making machine in there.
Oh, nice.
They put the roof on the other day, like about a week ago. They put this fucking huge roof on there, bro. It's gonna be crazy. They say we're gonna have the coolest scoreboard in the league.
Is it retractable?
No, it's not retractable. But it's right next to the fucking. It's right next to where the Triple Crown is, man. So like this time of year in June, well, not this time of year, but in June, when hopefully the Islanders will be in the playoffs in June. If they are, then you'll have literally the Triple Crown and the Stanley Cup playoffs going off at the same exact spot. Which would be fucking cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. If they
Yeah,
ever
but
do
thanks
that.
for having me on.
Yeah, no
Thanks
doubt.
for-
No doubt, Elias. I'm glad you came on, man. Good luck to you
So,
and the Canadians.
Elias, please remind the Bloc Québécois that they should be voting to vote non-confidence against Trudeau. Fuck Trudeau. Fuck Morneau.
Why?
Fuck Trudeau. And
He helped.
he blackfaced,
He helped
bro.
us with the COVID this year.
He was blackfacing people, bro. Fuck Trudeau, bro.
Don't fall for his hair. Mine is better. You should be falling for my lies. But no, the fact is though, Trudeau's a piece of shit. Morneau just resigned today.
Wow.
And
He won't. That's the problem. He won't. That's the problem. He don't want to
Yeah,
resign.
but at least the Bloc Québécois has some uses to it. And voting basically non-confidence that we can get an election and get this fucker in jail, I'll take it.
Is Trump gonna win this year? I'm just being honest.
It's looking likely. It's looking likely. And when he does, Trudeau is done. He's going to be raped by fucking Trump.
Oh, really?
So I hope he gets fucking arrested beforehand and out of power because Canada needs a change of regime. We're basically, you know what? Tell America, Ken, that we got oil and that we should be invaded. How about that?
Oh, wow. But
we need,
the problem is,
Elias, let's be honest. We need regime change. Just like Iraq,
Yeah.
we need regime change. 'Cause
Like,
we're not living
I
in a fucking democracy now. We're living in a dictatorship.
like I didn't vote for him and he still won for some reason. Like, I didn't want Trudeau
Fraud.
to win.
It was Soros's money. I've got the evidence, and many other people do. They've published it, but the RCMP sure as fuck ain't doing shit. Neither is CSIS nor the CSC, which is our NSA. It's called Canadian Security Establishment.
Yeah.
So they're all pleading guilty in protecting this guy. SNC Lavalin, fucking the weed scandal. This guy should be in jail. But yet we have no laws to jail our fucking politicians for fucking treason.
Neither do we, man.
Yeah.
We can't put fucking Hillary away. We can't put these people who are pedophiles away. We can't fucking, it's just, I don't know what it is, man.
You guys have gone further than we have, because at least you've got people like fucking what's his name? Fucking no, what's her name? Giselle Maxwell in jail. But we have people up here who worked with fucking Epstein, who are like considered the Canadian Epstein. They're still walking free.
All right, Dave, listen to this real quick before, because I don't want to get too deep into this, but listen to this and tell me what you think of this. Well, Elias, I'll let you go, and then I want to talk to Dave about this. Elias, good luck, brother. I'll talk to you soon, man. The one and only Elias.
Take care, man. See you, Elias.
Take care.
All right. So Dave, all right.
Au
So
revoir.
I wanted to mention this to you
Tout à l'heure.
before I forget. They said, why do you think, what's her name again?
Giselle Maxwell.
Giselle. Why do you think Giselle came back to the U.S., bought herself a nice little home, secluded, knowing that she was going to be prosecuted, right? Knowing that she probably was going to be arrested and all this stuff. Why do you think she did that? And my answer was, well, she didn't know that, and she has to be in America, and this is where she is now. This is where all her people are and her contacts and all that shit, right? And they're like, no, it's not, asshole. She knew she was going to be arrested. She knew she was going to be brought up on charges, and she knows she's getting off. She knows that she's going to get off. She knows for a fact she is going to get off. That's why she was able to be caught, because everybody was saying, why the fuck would she come back to the U.S. when she was already out of here a month before that? Could have stayed out.
Bargain.
That's what they're saying, bro. She's going to rat so many
No,
fucking
she's-
people
yeah,
out.
exactly. Like,
Yep.
some of these people are panicking because
Yeah,
the fact
dude.
is they know that literally what they've done will have them not only like executed for treason and other crimes,
Yep.
but like literally like like they will like film it and show it on TV and shit.
Yes.
So like they don't want their legacy destroyed and stuff. So a lot of these Hollywood types are basically, you know, they're going on camera acting like they're against Trump, but they're already fucking they're squawking like birds and fucking telling the authorities of all the stuff that they've been involved with in hopes that at least they might get, you know, a jail sentence, you know, on some island where nobody will know
Exactly,
you know, what
yeah.
happened to them and stuff. So at
'Cause they
least
know
their
they're fucked.
legacy. These
Yeah.
people are narcissists, especially, you know, the people in Hollywood and stuff. They're narcissists. They want their record, their legacy to be destroyed.
Yeah.
So they would rather fucking plea deal and, you know, accept the fact that their characters dies in the public, you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
view.
Yeah.
So like, oh, they died of COVID or something. Meanwhile, they're fucking serving their sentence out on a fucking island somewhere where nobody knows where they are. But at least, you know, they've got that satisfaction that, okay, at least my legacy of this fantasy that I presented to people as an actor is secure.
Yep.
Which seems like what's going on with Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people came out, all of these actors and stuff, and like their coded messages were basically saying, why isn't this guy dead? Like, why isn't nobody killed him? Because it looks like this guy's, you know, like sort of, you know, he's sort of snitching on like the whole industry and stuff. So, you know, it does seem that a few people have been, I guess, put in the position where they've decided to cooperate.
Yeah, and that's why
But
when
it's not official, and obviously like, nobody's going to admit this because, I mean, all of Hollywood would be destroyed, and people would start to literally riot in the streets more so than now. But
Yeah,
it's getting
and-
to that point because people are waking up about the child trafficking. They're pissed off that
they
nothing's
are,
being done.
people are pissed about it now. Finally, like it's starting to catch the main like, you know, heartstrings of like, it's starting to hit home with a lot of people. And you know what? Also too, it's like this whole thing of like so many years they got away with it, fucking our kids, kidnapping our kids, killing our kids for their fucking amusement, the youth of our world, not just our country, the youth of our world, the innocence of our kids, okay, was being stripped away by these fucking monsters. These fucking devil worshipping sadomasochist fucking monsters, okay? And now, you know what? I know it for a fact in my heart that good always prevails. It might take a long time, and it might be a losing battle at first, and you might get your ass knocked the fuck down, but in the end, good always fucking prevails, man. In the end, it will prevail, and these motherfuckers will be held responsible for what they've done. And you know what? Maybe we have to sacrifice that bitch, Galeen, so we can bring all the rest of these people to justice. And if that has to happen, and she gets to go sit on an island somewhere, then so be it. You know what I mean? So be it. Let her go sit on that fucking island. Shut up, you little mutt. Let her go sit on that island. As long as we get these real evil pieces of shit out there, then I'm all right with that. You know what I mean? Even though this woman fucked these people with her.
She raped kids.
She raped kids too. She did the same thing he did. You know, she's probably just as guilty.
She apparently was the puppet master.
Yeah, she was the one that would go out and get him.
Epstein was really just somebody that she was a handler to, that she controlled, and he was more the face, because again, the face falls, the puppet master stays in the fucking shadows. But they got her, and
I can't believe.
And here's the thing, though, people like Prince Andrew. Now that's where
that
the money.
Piece of shit too, man. He's gonna get away with it, bro. He's gonna He better not get away with this shit, dude. He better not.
I hope not either. But here's the thing, though. She's fucking wealthy. She's fucking connected. But she's the one allowing for people like Prince Andrew, who literally have trillions of dollars disposable at their fingertips.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, people in those positions that are as fucking disgusting as they are gonna fucking use that money to fucking live a life that, you know, most normal people will never even imagine. Because again, when you reach that level of wealth, nothing excites you no more. And this is why it's been proven, and it's coming out, that, for example, in the Black Forest in Germany, they have what are called hunt parties. And what they do is they release kids naked to run in the forest.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
Down. Do you remember that movie with, I think it was Ice-T? It was Ice-T and Gary Busey, where like they sort of like kidnap this guy and they set him loose in a forest and they go hunting after him.
I think I did hear, but yeah, I think I have heard about that.
That was in the 80s or early 90s.
Yeah.
That's based on reality, dude. And you know that Hollywood drops this shit basically because they're winking at all the other elites.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And then laughing at those that are ignorant, thinking it actually is not happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like hold on. Like
they do a lot. Dude, they do that with a lot of scripts. Dude, they do that with a lot of scripts in fucking Hollywood that you would think, oh, that's just like sci-fi fucking weird shit that, you know, that doesn't happen. No, that shit sometimes is the real deal.
Dude, it's predictive programming as well. They do this on purpose to acclimatize the audience to the idea of, say, aliens. Look at what happened during the late 70s, where you have all these alien movies, E.T. fucking, well, E.T. was in the 80s, but like Encounters of the Third Kind, fucking, you know, all these movies coming out. It was acclimatizing people to the idea that, yeah, space aliens probably do exist and stuff, and just totally flipping on what they were told for the last 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
The prior 20 years, which is like, oh, that's just fucking make-believe, little green men from Mars.
That shit's not real. Come on, you really believe? Dude, when I hear people speak like that, when they're like, come on, there's no aliens out there at all. Come on, and there was no God, there's no God, there's no religion, there's no this, that. I'm like laughing at these people because I'm just like, how naive are you to think that you're the only fucking thing that's ever existed in this whole entire existence that we don't even know about outside of our own fucking past our moon. You know what I mean? Like, we have no clue about anything really. And you're going to sit there and make a fucking assumption that, oh, no, none of this shit, come on, none of that exists. We all just did the whole entire outer space was built for us. It was built for us, so our little rock could float in the middle of nowhere, and we could look out there and say, "Oh, look at everything we can't go to and check out what's out there." So it was created for us. You got to be one naive, stupid bastard.
I honestly believe humans are made to live amongst the stars.
I do too. Eventually, no,
because why else? It's what we are genetically made for.
I agree with you.
I believe that is at the root.
Because we're striving for it. We keep striving for that. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And we're gonna get it one day. We keep striving for it. Look at where we came from when we were in caves. Okay, right? And then now look at where we are now, and look at where we're gonna go. Eventually, that's our main goal as humans. What is our main goal, right? To live a good life, blah blah blah. But I'm talking about like
it's to expand.
Yes,
it's always to expand.
exactly.
And where do we expand once we've reached the limit of the physical Earth? We expand to the stars.
Outward. Yep, we expand outward, like we're supposed to, and what we're built to do. And you're exactly fucking right. Humans
and
are
if we
made.
weren't fucking all like, if we weren't like just so controlled and fucking, brainwashed and manipulated, we wouldn't have the divide that we have now, and we would literally be at a Star Trek level where free energy is available. So everyone's like, well, what do I have to worry about money now? Now I can fucking say, well, I want to be a gardener. I want to be fucking a spaceship driver, or, pilot. I want to be fucking a doctor or something. And, that would create sort of what's called a zero scarcity or a post-scarcity society. Yeah. So if we can finally get to the point, which I know we can, where energy is free, okay, for everybody, where because of that energy now we can create crops in areas that you couldn't grow it before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now you start feeding people. Now you have people that are healthy. Now you can educate people so they're smart. Now you can then start building industry. And as you continue to do that, you're going to reach the physical limits of Earth. And obviously, where else do we go? To the stars.
Exactly.
But it's also an unsaid thing. It's in our fucking spirits, in our fucking being.
Yeah.
We don't need words for it. We know that we are, because again, our fascination with the stars drives us there.
Yeah. And we're never going to stop. And we've been doing it from from day one. We've been doing it from day one. Because trust me, those cavemen back then too were looking up at the stars going, what the fuck is that all about? You know what I mean? And that's how it started. What the fuck is going on up there?
And
what is that?
eventually they watched it long enough, so they started to realize, oh, the eclipse happens.
Yes, this
like
is this. And they started studying it and finding out where,
like
mapping everything. And so men have been doing it from fucking day one. And eventually, like, I think you're so dead right, man. Eventually one day we're going to be hopping planet to planet, universe to universe. And I really do believe, if we don't kill each other first, I think we'll be doing that.
Dude, I know the math and I like statistics, but statistically speaking, we should have fucking already destroyed ourselves 100 times over.
Yeah,
by
you're
now,
right.
Especially with all the fucking nukes on the planet.
Well,
to me, that to me is one of many reasons why I believe God exists, or a higher power, whatever you want to call it. But that's one reason. Providence like that, you can't. I mean, again, hundreds of times where humans could have just nuked themselves out of existence.
Yeah, well, look at that. Look at the
some
situation.
little reason.
Yeah, with Kennedy. Look at the situation with Kennedy and the Russians and fucking in the 70s. In the
it's
60s.
even worse than that. There was times where it was like the Russians actually had like generals, like 2 out of 3 generals were like, fire the nukes, and the third was like, nope. That can't happen. Like this is what we're seeing is fake. And you know what? I'm gonna take the blame if in fact it is an attack. The attack never happened.
Smart,
and it was
man.
proven it was a computer problem.
Thank God.
It happened on all sides. Russians, Americans, British.
Oh yeah, it's
whoever.
happened. It's happened plenty of times, man. Times we don't even know about still too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There's so many times that are classified still to this day.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you don't know how close we've come to fucking, And like I said, Dave, this also leads back to what I've said. I've heard so many people go, this is the end times, man. This is the end of the world, man. This is the end of the... I'm like, dude, listen to me. They were saying that fucking 100 years ago, this is the end of the world. They've been saying it for the longest time. This is not the end of the world, man. This is
misinterpretation of scripture. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, consider it like the Mayans said. It's or many other cultures. It's not the end of time. It's the end of an era.
Yeah.
So like again, it's like a millennium. So 1900 to 2000. That's once you go to 2001, that's a new era.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah. Exactly. And things change, man.
It's all based on the star systems and such. So again, as the planet moves into a new house, a new astrological house, that's what the primitives and the ancients were trying to tell us. That's the end of an era, and we're in the age of Aquarius.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they meant.
The age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius.
Yep. Now we're in the year of the rat. We're in the year of the rat too. The rat's fucking the rats make out this year, big time.
And you know what are flying rats?
Yeah.
Bats.
The bats, yeah.
And bats supposedly caused the COVIDs.
Rat shit,
Well, it
bat
looks like
shit.
the bats did cause the COVIDs, but again, they took it from there and they started to play around with it. There's a lot of stuff, but yeah. Oh, and also they, the quarter for 2020 is a bat, a fruit bat, and they had to at least have planned that for at least 2 years prior, if not earlier. So it looks like somebody had the inside knowledge as to what the official blame would be on the fucking COVID.
Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray, lizard shit, fuck. As a great comedian once said.
Happy birthday to Crazy Blade in the chat. He says it's a perfect birthday present, Dave, Rose, and Ken.
Nice, yeah. Fucking
cheers to you, brother.
Happy birthday to you and Tommy tomorrow, and also Z is his birthday too, who's always in the chat. Shout out to him. And hopefully Thursday he's gonna come on and face off against Tommy for a birthday street smarts questions. And he asked me,
I was hoping a birthday freak out.
well, you probably see that too. A special birthday flip the fuck out for Tommy, hopefully tomorrow. No. But tomorrow is Tommy's birthday and Z's birthday, Z the Reaper. Shout out to him. And shout out to you in the chat too for your birthday. And yeah, man. That's so the Islanders, you think they'll win tonight and fulfill the sweep or no? Or you think they'll lose? I don't like
to comment on sorts of things like that because of the potential luck issues and the superstition and stuff. So again, I'm rooting for the Islanders. And I always root for the team that's considered the underdog and that doesn't get no respect at all.
Yeah. They don't get no respect, the Islanders. They haven't in a long time.
They don't.
They
Just
haven't,
like the Mets.
But you know what? They didn't earn it, and they didn't deserve it. But now, listen, if you make it to the second round 2 years in a row, you got a decent team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's something to be proud of, and it's something that we didn't make the playoffs for like fucking 11, 12, 13 years straight, man. It was horrific. I couldn't even bring my girlfriend or my kids when they were first born to a playoff game. It was fucking horrible. But now...
Wow, you guys really take your hockey serious there in New York. If you I can't take my girlfriend to fucking see the hockey game. It's a fucking hockey game,
Well, dude, that's what me and Shannon used to do.
Loses, okay, we fucking lost. Let's go make it up fucking.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, that's what me and Shannon used to do, bro. Like, she would come home from, from school. I would get off of work, and she'd look at me and go, the Islanders playing tonight? And I'd look on my wall, and I'd be like, yeah, they're playing tonight. And she'd go, you want to go? And I'd be like... all right, let's go. And we literally just get up, walk out of the house, go to the Coliseum, pay $10, and go watch a hockey game and have a fucking great time, get drunk. I mean, it was the best time. It really was.
But that's the thing. What I'm saying is it doesn't matter whether or not the team is that's why I like minor league sports and stuff. I don't want to fucking, I don't care about all this fucking hype and shit. Let me go and enjoy some sports from people who actually give a shit. Not these people I'm such a high paid, athlete. I don't have to fucking even, exert myself. And, see people fucking enjoy what they're doing, and just have a fun time. If they lose, okay, but at least you're there with the camaraderie.
Oh my
of all
God,
these
Dave!
them.
My God, Dave! Dave!
What?
Dave! Oh my
Am I talking
Lord!
too much?
No! You're not talking too much, Dave. You don't understand what Filthy just sent to me about the Epstein shit that's been going down, bro. Some new shit just came out. This is probably hot off the fucking presses right now.
Breaking news.
This has got to be breaking news. It's got to be. It's got to be breaking news. I'm sure nobody fucking has seen this yet or heard about this yet, what I'm about to show you guys. I'm sure nobody has. I'm almost sure of it. There's got to be some, this got to be today. All right, check this out. There are photos that just leaked of Bill Clinton and numerous women.
I saw those.
You saw those?
Yes.
Oh my God, bro. Dude. Look at these photos right here, man. These are going to be some troublesome photos for him to get out of this shit now, man. Look at this shit.
But the thing is, though, I've seen so many photos already that haven't been sort of spread mainstream. These ones are new to me, to be honest. But I've seen other ones where he is around questionable people.
Look at that. That looks right there, Dave. I'll just sit right here and you just get to work on my back.
There's two of them. There's multiple. Yeah, there you go. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, her doing it again there, and then there's a lot more.
Photographed with her multiple times, and that's just one set of photos.
Look,
she was also photographed being around multiple times in in his circles and such, and at parties.
That's him, dude. That's fucking him.
She's one of the main accusers. She's one of the main accusers.
She is.
And he actually said that he, I believe, one of his official statements is A, he's never met her, B, he's never been involved with her and all this stuff. But like, yeah, he was set up. The thing is though, Clinton is actually a puppet.
Yeah.
Because who was behind him was fucking Hillary. In fact, there are certain videos, and I know that you've seen these, Ken, where the guy's like looks like he's mentally brainwashed, like he's like under hypnosis when he's gonna debate against who was it? I think it was George Bush, or it was.
Oh my God! Look at this, Dave.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's her. That's the one that was giving him the massage. That's just one of many photos where they're caught together.
I'm all red in the face, Dave, right now because I just got Bubba sucked off in the back room there, buddy. my cheeks are rosy red.
Man, those poor girls. Those poor kids, all of them. Like, it's just, and the problem is, like, a lot of them didn't realize what they were getting pulled into. Like, 14-year-old kid who's homeless, who ran away from home. They're promised all this money, all this attention, the affirmation that they never got at home and stuff. And not only do they get abused, but then they become abusers.
Oh my God, that's the plane, dude. Look.
Yep, that is the plane. Also, Quentin Tarantino, he was photographed on the Lolita Express.
Dude, look at this. Look at this.
Kissing the foot of a child, of a 9-year-old child.
What the fuck, man?
Yep, look at them. Just enjoying themselves.
Wow.
You know. But yeah, Quentin Tarantino definitely needs to be held accountable for what he's done. And again, people are saying, "Oh, Trump was on. You know, Trump went to the island and was on the Lolita Express."
Wait, I gotta
That's
turn
false,
dude.
He wasn't. What?
No, did you see this one? Him and look at this one. Hold on, there you go. That's Clinton and Galel getting.
Oh no, yeah. They've been photographed multiple times together.
Yeah, getting on the plane together.
Yep.
It's fucked. And he denies going there.
While he was president, actually, he was going to Epstein's Island and stuff and other places without Hillary. And like, it was so obvious.
Look who that is, that fucking scumbag too. And that motherfucker's been brought up on a lot of charges and he's laughing about it on his YouTube channel. He's laughing about it and laughing about not being caught. And he said the people will pay who falsely accused him. That's what he said on his last message on his YouTube channel. Did you see that shit?
No, I did not see that.
It was weird, bro. He made a message and he did all kinds of weird shit in the message, like so people would. It's like code. He was doing code. He was doing code.
Well, look at Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, that's
Remember
him.
when he
That's
says
him.
kill
Look.
them with kindness,
Yeah.
and the next day?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Dave.
Accuser.
Dave, that's who I'm talking about.
Oh, hold on. That is fucking Spacey?
Look, that's Spacey on the phone.
You're fucking shaking, you know, like
Look,
a fucking...
no, the picture
like a
itself,
horror movie,
the picture
okay?
itself is blurry, so I'm trying to like get it to
but
come
here's
in.
the thing. You don't even have to do this. Why don't you look up a photo that's basically Maxwell and Spacey on the Queen's throne? Both, you know how in Buckingham Palace they have like 2 thrones and shit?
Yeah.
Well, they have multiple thrones. Well, basically, they were both photographed on that. Like sitting down, like just fucking chilling, like they were fucking royalty, dude. I'll send you the photo. I'll send you the photo right now.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
But no, I didn't realize that was Spacey. Yeah, Spacey's been fucking involved in a lot of stuff.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, and that message, the message, that's what I was saying. Like that message that he sent, like he did those weird fucking videos on
messages
YouTube,
because he was telling them like, you know, this is what's gonna. And you know why? I read a fair bit into this, but apparently, again, like obviously, people were saying for the longest time this guy was gay, right? Remember? And people were like, oh no, blah blah blah. It's just like, you know, Hollywood bullshit.
Yeah.
So this guy apparently was involved with somebody who's extremely powerful in Europe, and they're not necessarily like, from what I've read and sort of cross-verified, they're royalty, but they're not English royalty. You know how like Monaco has a king and queen? You know how Germany still has like royals and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's Europe. There's a European royal.
Yeah.
Who basically has a, you know, again, a title and stuff, and he got romantically involved with Spacey. So because of his involvement, he basically sent teams to go take care of these people that were accusing Spacey of sexual abuse.
God, man.
I know it sounds far-fetched for some people.
No, yeah, it does. But people got to understand, this shit's true. If you don't believe it, go look it up. Go do your research. If you don't believe it, go look it up. Kevin Spacey's a sick motherfucker, and when they found out that he was a sick fuck, they called him out on it, and now his way of responding to that is putting weird messages out there and making fun of the people. 2 people that accused him of sexual assault are dead. Right before they were supposed to go to court with him, they died. 2 people.
Dude, Giselle Maxwell has a license to pilot a submarine. And by the way, there is a submarine base in Epstein Island, as well as on an island very close to it, which is owned by Joe Biden. And there's also a $600 million communications center on that island. But the thing is, though, she has a license to pilot submarines. Now, when you're going to be a trafficker, we already know she is, this is perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Because now you
Connect
can
the
fly,
dots,
and they were doing it. They were flying. Some of the witnesses that were, you know, this was happening to, were saying, "Oh, Galil could fly. She could go wherever she wants. They could take that plane wherever the fuck they want." And they said it too when they were on that island. The plane would land at the airport, and then they'd get on a boat and go over to the island. And they said that there'd always be little kids with them, and young kids and young girls with them, and that nobody could stop them. And everybody basically knew what was going on, but nobody could do anything.
Would call it, the locals would call it Pedo Island.
Yeah,
That's
Pedo
where
Island. They started it. Yeah, yeah. The locals
and
called
here's
that
the thing,
shit.
Though, yeah, a plane you can track with the fucking flight log, but guess what? You can't track a fucking submarine.
Yep, and a helicopter and all that shit. They had everything. They had everything. They had everything, every means of getting young ass, and that's what they did.
And dude, you know what happened with the Haitian? Remember the big Haitian earthquake and stuff, where they supposedly sent $3 billion or something to Haiti to rebuild it?
Yeah, yeah.
People were asking me for donations back then. I'm not giving one cent. Oh, you hate the Asians? Absolutely not. I know this is going to be absolutely wasted. What happened? 97% of the funds mysteriously disappeared, and no houses were created for the poor Haitians that literally had to deal with I think it was a 9 earthquake.
Yeah.
Rating 9 earthquake. It was really large. It destroyed huge amounts of it. And what happened after? A bunch of kids that were homeless and orphans started to get trafficked. And one person who was highly involved with the Clintons got arrested for it.
There you go.
Hundreds of Haitian kids being smuggled into America after that earthquake through basically charities set up by the Clinton Foundation.
Yeah, the Clinton Foundation. Real foundation it is. It's actually the Clinton crime family.
Syndicate.
Yeah, crime syndicate, crime family. That's what it is. And you know what? I'm not going to be happy till the motherfuckers get arrested for it. And Obama too, with his fucking little smug ass. I
don't want them arrested. I want them dead.
Yeah, I mean, I just want justice. I just want justice.
Well, the only way to get justice in this case, because again, you know, the scriptural punishment for those that hurt children is to connect a millstone to their neck and throw them into a deep body of water.
That sounds good to me.
Well, I think that there's, you know, personally, I would set up a group of Dexters. You know, really sick people that could be maybe utilized to make to amend their fucking crimes, and just have them fucking go Dexter on all these fucking pedophiles. you know, like don't use any anesthetic, just fucking surgically start to operate on them. Do whatever these crazy fucking psychos do, but fucking make them suffer and keep them alive as long as possible.
Do you know what that's from, Dave?
It sounds familiar. What is it?
It's from a video game. It's from a video game, right? And if anybody can nail this right now, man, fucking listen.
No.
It's a hard one. That's a hard one right there. I also got. Wait, let me see if I got something else. Yeah.
Double Dragon.
Wait, what'd you say?
Double Dragon.
Close, but no, that's not it. Close,
Okay.
though.
Fist of no, it wouldn't be Fist of Fear.
No.
Oh, thank God, I thought who the fuck was on here.
Dave, listen.
What song?
Oh wait, where is it? Hold on.
I clearly.
No. So that's what I have to deal with every time I talk to him.
How fucking great is that? I just.
You're killing me, Ken. You're killing me.
He did it. I didn't even edit that, bro. I didn't even edit
I know, dude. That's why I'm fucking saying it. It kills me because when I do deal with them, that's exactly what I have to hear. And like, I'm like, okay, fat, fucking speed it up here.
I count
I'm getting fucking old.
Yo, listen.
I count filthy. You look like Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese.
I saw somebody write about that.
Yeah.
I did not do that. Please play that once
Here we go.
more.
Here we go. You guys can make the decision whether you heard something or not. Here we go. You ready? Mayor McCheese. Tommy's Mayor McCheese comment. Here we go.
I count filthy. You look like Mayor McCheese. I count filthy. You look like Mayor McCheese.
Maybe that's what they call him up there in North Carolina. I don't know.
People thought he said the N-word there.
It sounds more like nigger.
Yeah,
cheese as opposed.
But the weird thing is,
he starts it with one letter and then it just merges into something.
So many
different.
people said that though, bro. Like multiple people were like, "Yo, did Tommy say the N-word there?" And I was like, "Dude, you're like the third."
Dude, that's what I heard initially, and then when you hear it, is it like when you told me what it was supposed to be? It's like, okay, I hear it now, but I can hear how he initially takes a letter and he just fucks it up. So like. You know, Mayor,
you look like Mayor McCheese. I count filthy. You look like Mayor McCheese.
Nayer McCheese. Nah,
Yeah,
filthy.
so-
You look like Nayer McCheese. All right? Yo, as soon as he said that, Mello went like this. Yo, what did you just say, bro? I was like, oh no, what did he just say? And then I heard it. I was like, did he say that? And then I heard it and I listened a little closer. I was like,
don't you remember that time he freaked out and he was like, I said gracious.
yes.
And everyone thought that he said racist. 'Cause it sounded like racist.
I know.
Yo, me and JB at that point were like, hold on, wait, stop the show, guys. Wait, hold on. And we both literally were like speaking at the same time. We said the same thing. Did you just say racist? It's like stop putting words in my mouth. We're like, we're not. Like seriously, like we heard it and then
I love when he fucking.
That was a huge blow up. It was a great blow up, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was one of the classics. I
said
love when he
gracious.
fucking. I love when he like debaucherizes certain words and tries to like put them together. Like he's got like some kind of high lingual that he uses, like some, and he's just he'll say like he'll put like a word like together with something that totally it shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? I'm just like, Tommy, stop doing that.
Some of those are creative, though. I'll give him that.
No, sometimes he does pull out some really good shit, but most of the time it's just like.
No, but most of the time people are saying, hold on, Tommy, what did you just say?
Yeah.
No, seriously, that's like I remember fucking Filthy doing.
No,
like,
you are right about that. You are right. A lot of people do say that to him. Wait, Tommy, what did you just say?
Well, I meant this, and it's like, well, why didn't you say that? Well, I don't know.
Well, Tommy remembers saying this.
I said my name. I was a big black man.
What? What, Tommy? What? And then there was this other shit that I forgot. I you know what I did? All right, so you guys know I fucking go and I'll take a sound drop from anybody in the whole entire community. Like I have fucking hundreds of people in here. I have a couple of people that I never use some of their sound drops, but I have it like loaded up into my shit in case I want to use it. And like if I hear you fuck up and say a word wrong, or it's funny, or something was said funny, like for instance, there was this one that I thought was pretty funny. Here, I'll play it for you real quick. I want you to hear this one. Where is it? Let me see. Oh no, don't tell me I don't have it in here no more. Fuck, I don't have it in here no more. I record like miscellaneous shit sometimes, bro. Like if I think it's funny, I'm gonna record it, you know. And then there was one in here that I had that was pretty fucking funny, but I can't find it now. But
well,
anyway,
it's a rarity if you catch me mispronouncing something.
Well, I'm saying like people are like.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
No, but like people are like, don't be surprised if you end up like on here and fucking. I think it was YR because I used him a couple times. He's like, well, I'll fucking clip you and I'll use your voice, and I'm like, go ahead. Like I want you. Go ahead. I want you to do that. Like, you know, like it's all fun.
I kind of want to see you guys fucking fuck around with the cutout mouth clip with me. Like, see what you guys can do with that. Like, I'm sure Filthy, because, you know, Filthy loves it. Like, I mean, he'll play my clips and stuff.
Oh,
and,
God, man.
You know, whoever.
Well, because
like,
he loves your type of
pompous.
humor. He loves your type of humor. He knows that, like, you go for you know?
But exactly. He knows that, so he knows how to sound pompous.
Yeah,
and, like, probably, like, you know, he may not sound like me with that accent, but at least he'll, like, what he says would be, like, something like, yep. That's something Dave would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see him knowing exactly what you would say. Because you guys, in that sense, when it comes to like, you know, like, you know, like not racist jokes, but like just, you know, getting like.
Just pushing it.
Just pushing the envelope. You guys are fucking the masters at it, you and him. There's no better than you and him with that.
He's way better than me. He's actually funny. Like, here's the thing. I can say funny things, but I'm not a funny guy. This guy's a funny guy.
Yes,
like,
but you also have, you've hit home runs.
He can fucking, like, roast your balls. Like, yeah, I can roast your balls, but, like, not, you know, not as good as he can. Not even close, man.
Yeah, I can't fuck around like that either, because you want to know something that's just not in me, because I grew up where you don't joke around like that. And I have joking around about,
exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Because if you try to fuck around and you say the wrong thing, you're going to get into a fist fight.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm
like,
a pompous asshole, because I'm fucking laying down the facts, and then I've got at least the side of facts that if anyone wants to go at me, at least
like with legit, like if they want to do a legit argument with you, then okay, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to do this.
Balls,
you know,
the man is a master of busting balls, like to an art form.
Yeah, he is, man. He is.
And he's fucking smart too. It's just so enjoyable to watch the guy. Plus, when he was doing he's playing video games and talking about fucking.
I know. I was telling him people love that shit, bro. I know.
Yeah, man.
People love that.
That's how
back
I
in the
actually
day.
got confused with him and fucking Lo. I was like, Lucky Lo, I loved when you were playing those video games and like talking about stuff. He's like, that wasn't me. That was Filthy. I'm like, oh.
You know, a lot of people got them confused when we first started, man. Believe it or not.
Yep.
Because of their voices. Because when we first started, we weren't on camera, you know, for the longest time. So it was like, you know, people were confused on the voices after a while and shit.
Dude, I got Tommy C and Jesse confused when I first started watching Joe, because I don't know why, but I just thought that like the laugh that Tommy had was Jesse. I thought that, you know, Jesse was the more serious sounding guy, but then I realized, oh, Jesse's the hippie and fucking Tommy's the psycho.
Yeah. I got them confused a lot too when I first started like getting involved back then, like, because I didn't know who was who, Jesse or this guy from that guy. I heard the names, I just didn't know who was who. I think the first people that I picked up on were you and Jake DeMarco, you know what I mean? And then then I started to find out, because I used to hear names even when I was working over there. I used to hear Joe bring up names and I'd be like, who the fuck is this guy he's talking about? And they'd be like, oh, this dude was on the show. And I'd be like, what? Like, how do I fucking, like, I didn't even know who the guy was. And they talked about him maybe once or twice.
I noticed that.
You know,
as the years went on, like, I'd be in this situation, but, like, the thing is, though, I, you know, was fairly early into it. But, you know, as other hosts came on, like, he would say, like, oh, yeah, like, so-and-so did this.
Yeah,
and, like, that.
What?
And the guest or the host is like, yeah, who is that?
Yeah, like,
and,
what? The fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what the fuck
you gotta like sort of like, oh, by the way, this, you know, Tommy C was this guy who did this and this and now that's just blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And you know, because that's how JB, for example, learned about it, or you know.
Yeah. But, you know, it was fun. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna get ready for the fucking game. I'm gonna watch the rest of this shit. And
what time is that starting?
I think our game, the pre-game's at 7:30, so 8:00 start, maybe somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So. And what's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Good. I want the weekend here already, man. I'm fucking.
You and me both, bud.
Yeah. But anyway, Dave, thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah, thanks for tolerating me all this time.
No, you kidding me, man? It's my pleasure to have you on, bro. Thank you.
All right. Well, yeah, looking forward to tomorrow night when you got Famous Live Wire.
Yeah, I think we're doing a regular live wire tomorrow, and then I'm pretty sure 100% Lucky Low is going to be around Thursday, and then we're going to do hopefully Street Smarts with Tommy and Z.
Well, I was going to ask you about that because, again, I don't know. I mean, I know that for some reason Skype or YouTube doesn't like us talking, so like it doesn't show my messages to you, although neither of us have blocked each other.
Yeah.
I try to communicate with you on Skype, but, you know, obviously you're a busy man. So, like, you don't always get my messages on time and stuff. But, like, you know, I was kind of curious about the whole Street Smarts thing because I didn't sort of reject the possibility of me showing up on the show, but I was just like, I need some consistency in regards to, you know, what's the story.
That's why I was like, you know what? If you come on for a Street Smarts, like you speak to Low and you guys can go over like what kind of genre or questions you want. You know what I mean?
That's like fucking Hillary Clinton setting up the questions.
No, but no, it's not. It's not though. But it's not though because it's like if you want a certain genre and if we're gonna set it up, then we'll ask the other person too. Like, what kind of questions do you want? You know what I mean? So
no, it shouldn't be like that.
No, it's not as far.
This is what Street Smarts is.
But Dave, you're not understanding. I'm not saying like where you're going to line up your questions and know what's coming at you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying where you get to pick the genre of like the questions, like say, hey, I'd rather be asked some questions on history, or I'd rather be asked questions on sports, or I'd rather be asked questions on that. You know what I mean?
History's not Street Smarts, dude. Fucking sports is like.
Well, dude, it's not literally.
You?
It's not literally like just street smart shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I spoke to Low about this. He goes off on like he did a lot of different questions in the beginning when we first started doing Street Smarts that like they didn't have anything to do with Street Smarts. So it was like more
academic questions.
Yeah,
That's
they were.
Why I was so confused.
The common sense questions are the street smart questions, like those like those common sense type of things. And I get that.
How much drugs cost?
But I don't think well, that is a street smart question, and that would be a sick twist to it where you could be like, all right, how much is a dime bag of weed? You know, like where you're like, what? Exactly. You know what I mean? Like I get that.
How many ounces in, you know?
Yeah, how many? Well, how many ounces in a pound? Yeah, or how many? Like, yeah, those are definitely street orientated questions, and that's why I'm saying, like, so, you know, maybe if you do decide to do it, I want to bring somebody in against you that would be a formidable challenger to you. And
but if I don't even know what the standard is, because if we're going from fucking asking about like how much weed is to
that's why I'm saying. Well, that's why I'm saying if I lined it up,
landed on the moon and shit.
That's why I'm saying that if I lined it up, I would go to the other person and have you three, you, Low, and the other person, and I'm thinking Filthy Mouth Gamer, bro, would go good against you.
It's the producer's job to make the show. It's fucking Low. It's on Low, man, to make those questions right.
Well, I'm saying.
If you can't fucking figure out what street smarts means, maybe he's not so street smart.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't really know him from the streets, so I don't know. But all I do know is if you guys go to him and say, hey, listen, we want this type of question or these type of questions, I'm sure he'd be willing to be like, all right, no doubt, you know?
Dude, when was the last time somebody on Jeopardy says, excuse me, Trebecca, I'd prefer this question as
you can pick on there. What do you mean? You can pick
but what if they just said, I don't like any of these, pick something else? Like, what the fuck? Come on, man.
Well, dude, that's why you're the one saying that you want to have the questions changed or go down a certain route.
No, I just want shit that represents street smarts.
Well, that's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying that. I'm not, you know what I mean? That's why I'm saying that.
Producer now?
What?
You're asking me to be your producer for this?
No,
fucking
I'm
segment?
asking you. I'm asking you if you want to do that way. Then you should link up with the guy who's going to ask you the questions and tell him, yo, I want these type of questions. That's why I said that. Because it's pre-planned. I'm not going to go and tell Lucky, yo, man, have like these certain type of questions. And every time somebody comes on, ask them what kind of questions they want to be asked on the middle of the show.
Time somebody demanded that a competition fit between like what they want. Like, you just present me with the competition. If I'm up for it, I'll do it.
Well, that's what I was doing. But you're the one who said you wanted the fucking questions to resemble street smarts.
It's not street smarts questions.
No, they're not really all street smart questions.
It's on Low to fix this shit, man.
They're not really all street smart questions. No, they're not. Obviously.
Why don't we just call it FMN Jeopardy and just fucking be done with it? Okay?
I mean, dude, it was a play on words anyway. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It was never like...
No, you know what it really is, Ken, and I know you want to go, but here, I'll wrap it up. The real thing is because when we had our tiff and stuff, like, he was saying, well, yeah, Dave, you got book smarts, but Ken has street smarts. I'm like, and you know, like it became a sort of like thing that I would just like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
well,
dude, we've
street
been
smarts,
saying that
like-
for years, though, man. You know what I mean? Like we always said, well,
Okay, well,
at least
he
we're
threw
street
that-
smart. You know what I mean?
Well, he threw it at me when we were having our tiff and stuff. So it's like, you know, like I would say, well, like, you know, Ken isn't reading this or doing this and that. And he's like, well, you know, Ken might not be book smarts, but he is street smarts. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. But street smarts is good in the streets. But if we're talking this topic, you know, you got to do the research and shit. So he would use that more as a defense in your regard. You know, so he's a loyal friend and all. But I think it became more of a meme after that point because he was like, because he took it. He actually did exactly what anyone should do. He's like, oh, somebody's making fun of me about this. I'm going to fucking make it a positive.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
gonna
why.
fucking make it
Well,
a
that's
joke."
why I said to you, Dave, it's more of just a play on words because I was referring back to what you just said because that's
Yeah, and
where it
I'm
started
fine
from.
with
You know
that.
what I mean?
I'm fine with that. But at least, you know, the name should match the show.
Well, I mean, when he first started doing it, we never really we thought like, yeah, street smart questions, but how many times can you really ask those type of questions before you run out of, you know what I mean? It'd be pretty hard to like keep it going every time, every week to do those like that until you have to start branching out into other areas. That's why I said to him, why don't we make it a little more interesting where if we know who's coming on to the show, we can set it up to where they can tell you, okay, you get to pick from 4 categories or 5 categories, and okay, you get to pick your genre. So at least you know, okay, I'm gonna be asked questions about music, or I'm gonna be asked questions about movies, or I'm gonna be asked questions about video games, and you pick your genre. And that right there would be a little more tailor-fitted to, you know what I mean?
It's a good way to adapt to the limited situation that you are explaining to. I think that I personally believe that, yes, you could, with enough effort, actually have a show every week that does keep to just street smarts types questions. That being said, if you want to vary it, or you've got some individual that comes on that doesn't know street smart shit but is capable about answering video game info or fucking things about cooking or something like that, then yeah, you want to mix it up and all. So like I'm not denying or, you know, disagreeing that you should be open to that possibility to do so. I'm just sort of raising the, you know, the idea, the fact that the concept that was explained to me initially, and again, I did show up on one show and stuff, was not what I experienced or what I've seen other people experience. So, and I do believe that it's possible to maintain a street smarts question, but yeah, you do kind of need to vary and all. So
yeah. And also, it's like I don't come up with the question, so if I go to him, I'm like, I don't want to be like, dude, you gotta come up with you know, it's like he's doing this on his spare time and shit, so I don't want to like buzz balls about
exactly.
it. You know?
It's a hobby and stuff, so
Yeah.
obviously you're not going to put pressure in
Yeah,
it.
you know what I mean? It's like if people have fun with it, then
But you know what?
well,
Maybe just call it Stump the Chump. And basically people ask Lucky Low questions as opposed to the other way around.
I mean, that's not a bad idea either, because we were thinking of doing that with Filthy at first, but it kind of came into like, just stick with the street smarts for now. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ken, Brian here says, why does Dave have to criticize everything? Do I always criticize things, or is this more
no,
like...
you know what? He doesn't always criticize everything, but Dave will at least give it to you an opposite way of what I get. I'll tell you what I get. My feedback from most people is different than Dave's feedback. So, in my eyes, it's good to hear from Dave because it kind of gives me a look that no one else will give me, I guess, or a thought that'll pop in like, oh, maybe this is, you know, as opposed to somebody else being like, yo, everything's great.
Disagreed on this call. Me and Ken just disagreed on a bunch of stuff on this call. But the thing is, though, that's what I would personally want too. I want someone who's going to present something that, whether or not I disagree with it, is different from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And in the end, when I make the decision myself as a human being, okay, Dave, I appreciate your fucking info, but you know what? I disagree with you. I'm going to keep doing the thing that I'm doing before, but I'm not going to fucking shit on you.
I'll tell you what,
I just
man.
say that, you know what?
I'll tell you this right now, Dave.
I know better.
I can answer that question right now. I would much rather have someone around me questioning me than just saying yes all the time. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So, Dave, thank you, man. And I will talk to you soon, brother. And have a good rest of your night. All right, man. All right, thanks, brother.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was Devious Dave. And listen, he doesn't always agree. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing in my eyes, you know? Even if Dave's right or I'm wrong, or I'm right, or he's wrong, or whatever. It's still, you know, I still get the kind of calls, you know, you can take a look at stuff that not everybody will bring up to me. You know what I mean? Like some people won't bring up certain shit, I guess. So that's a really big positive. And you know, there's a reason why people, you know, there's a reason why people listen to Dave and have for so long, you know. Not everybody agrees, and you know, that's the way it is, but who agrees with everybody everything says anyway, so whatever. You're not going to agree with everything you hear or say, you know. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for joining me on this fucking Tuesday afternoon, and let's go Islanders tonight. We'll see what happens with the fucking Islanders. And tomorrow night, I think we'll be doing, pretty sure we'll be doing a live wire tomorrow night. And then Thursday night, we will have some street schmerz. And maybe we'll change the name. I don't know. Maybe we'll come up with some more street-orientated questions and shit, too. I don't know. I'll talk to Lucky Low about it. And see what the deal is. And also, shout out to Connor with his music. Hopefully he'll be getting his music out to people if they want it soon. It's great music. Shout out to him, and shout out to all the Patreon family members, and shout out to Tommy and everybody's birthday, Z and what's his name in the chat too, and oh god, who's sending me messages now? Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Filthy will be on tomorrow night, and then Lucky Low will be on Thursday. 100% Wednesday and Thursday. I know Thursday is definite. I gotta see about Filthy tomorrow. All right. Let me just get one more thing here ready before we bounce on you guys.
Yeah, baby. That's right. The fucking wire whistle, baby. Yo, my name's Wire Whistle. Wire Dizzle. Kizzle with my chisel, getting bizzle with my drink all up on the stank. Yeah, oh my god, man, I got me a second-hand fucking notebook to play with. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, man. I got a whole new setup, man. Come check me out now.
Oh, the lighting sucks.
Come check me out my brand new show called Shit My Drawers. Check my new show called Lean. I got a new show, it's called Lean. I got a new show and it's called Lean. I got a new show and it's called Lean. I'm always singing on my shows, trying to sound like Ken and fucking Joe. I'm always singing on my shows, trying to sound just like Ken and Joe. But I'll never sound like fucking them, cause I can only wish to be their friend. And I can only try to sound like them, and I can only yeah. Hey Keith, call somebody a fucking pedophile. Get on and let's watch some X-Files and fuck. And you can take my dick and I can get my dildos, cause you know I got enough. Yeah, I got like 5 or 6 dildos in my closet. I keep them wrapped up underneath the bed, and some chick giving me head. I call her around 10, she's dead around 11. Yeah, fuck that, 9 or fucking 11. Fuck New York people, man. Fucking hope they go to heaven. Yeah, we're fucking better than you. You called to me off air and then I'll fucking shit on you. Yeah, I'll do the same thing that you do, but I'll come on air and tell them all about you do. Yeah, I do doo-doo cause my face is straight doo-doo. No teeth in my neck cause I'm straight fucking sipping that lean. And I'm getting my lean green on. Yo, Bullfrog shit his pants in his thong. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with me getting on? Next time we do a live stream, we shit our pants like fucking Bullfrog. Yeah, we shit our pants like the Bullfrog. Yeah, we shit our pants just like the bully. Bullfrog illy, Bullfrog dilly. Yeah, what's the dilly, Bullfrog? Yeah, talking shit about me on the show, Bullfrog. You better slow your fucking roll down.
There once was a man who could not stop saying the word yo. He could not stop saying He couldn't, no matter how hard he tried, he could not stop saying And one day, when his bowels were so loose and he was just chilling, his bowels opened up and the shit farm exploded like a big 5-day-old shit bag full of flies and shit and throw up and piss, and it all flew out of the man like it was in a fucking cut up bag of shit. Fucking disgusting fucking.
I keep seeing stories. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. You keep seeing stories published in the newspaper, but they were very small little blurb, and they were like, Bin Laden confirmed dead, or Al Baghdadi confirms dead.
God damn, son, you just shit your drawers. Motherfucker just shit his pants, man. God damn. Shit your pants, shit your ass. Just shit your pants. Yeah. You just took shits out your ass. Yeah. Take a shit really fast. You just took some shits up out your ass. Yo, the New York Islanders tonight. We gonna get out the broom and get it right. Yeah, we're gonna sweep your ass tonight. Oh, Washington. Yeah, we're coming for you. Coming for you. Yeah.
My name Wow or Whizzle. Yo, Ken get just little. Yo, Ken fucked me up a little. He told me to be my friend middle. Yo, he told me come to me and tell me everything to be, and I will be a star one day. Yeah. I spent about $1,000 on a refurbished laptop, and now I'm ready to rip the whole laptop and let them rip the top off the box. Yeah, ever since I opened up the flux. Yeah, I've been paying the flux capacitor with a capacitor. Yo, Keith, call these motherfuckers straight pedophiles. Straight walking around like my name was straight Metamiles. Metamucil for my bones, cause I'm skinny as fuck. And I don't know where my next meal's coming from, and I don't give a fuck. Yo, I free hands out. What the fuck you think you walking around with your hands out, man? Yeah. Holy shit, I got teeth.
Yeah.
Hey Keith, this song is called Hey Keith. You ready? Here we go. Hey Keith. Oh, hey Keith. Hey Keith and Ken. A little Keith and Ken. Yo, Keith and Ken. Keith and Ken. Ken and Keith. Ken and Keith. Keith and Ken. Ken and Keith. Yo, Keith and Ken. Ken and Keith. Yo, I'm a live stream over your show tonight. I live stream every goddamn fucking night. Ever since I got my old piece of shit laptop, I'm on the red top. Now I'm fucking coming for the #1 spot. 600 subs, bitch, you know what I got. Everybody flock to me because I am the pillar. You could suck my dick in the middle of Godzilla. Yo, killer familiar, come to killer the feedback. Yo, I've been hanging out with these back in the day, but you know I look better when I'm getting laid. That's why old R getting paid. Yeah, straight stay in my closet room for days. Fucking broadcasting in so many ways. I got so many sceneries behind me. You would think I'm in the fucking island with Trombley. Yeah, fuck you, you know what I'm saying. I've licked dicks with Keith and I'm praying. Coming to a fucking show near you. Fucking YR and Keith coming fucking through, yeah. Straight checking our channel out for days. I've been live streaming for fucking days. 44 hours straight, man, I'm getting paid.